Okay.
I mean, I don't see it.
I never disclosed it, but you any starts with BB, you're gonna be in for surprise. Oh, here, listen.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Don't look at my porn.
It's not letting me share like a regular page.
I don't know, even Facebook.
So we have Daniel and Sal. We're now live. And it's all been shared. Let's get all that out the way. Daniel's what the most loved and most hated downtown.
Hey, all right.
One of the greatest things I heard this past week is
A little bit closer.
you know, one of the
There you
greatest
go.
things that I heard this week was that anybody knows anytime I go out or whatever, they know that I tip very well. Either I tip the tab or I tip above the tab.
There you go.
So if my tab's like $50, I leave $50. If not, I leave more.
Call
you know?
these motherfuckers out.
I'm off.
I need a bartend for you, not even DJ. What
the
the
funny
hell?
part, shit, I'll go on to Sparky's fucking Daniel Salazar. What's his name?
Necio?
Necio. He knows I fucking tip. I make it rain on him. I throw $100 at him all the time. Yeah, Henry, I'm sorry, bro.
What the fuck? You didn't even pay me that much when I worked for you.
So I go out and I go to this one bar and this young lady, she goes, I guess I didn't order anything that day and I left. This past Thursday, and this, I guess, a disgruntled employee works there or whatever. This is my theory. I don't know if it's true or not, but her coworker works there with her, obviously, and whatever. Well, one of my employees was over there and says, "Hey, you guys should come and show some love over there. I always come over here." And that girl goes, "Fuck Fourth Bar, fuck Daniel." And I was like, "What?
It's not the first time I heard that.
Or the last.
Honestly, like when I say you're the most loved and most hated, like
You're like the fucking. You're like,
So this is
you're like the
where
Bob Valenzuela of fucking bars. Fool. This is my first or my last.
So this is the best part. This girl goes, "He never tips when he comes in here." And my employee goes, "Are you fucking kidding me? You got the right Daniel? Like, this is, you're from Fort Bar? Yeah, fuck him, and this and that." So what I'm trying to say is maybe the old disgruntled employee that was there, because I always buy a drink from her, maybe she's doing what she used to do at the bar why she got fired. Maybe she pockets the fucking tip and tells her coworker and goes, "Hey, he didn't tip, because I always tip very well." And that's my theory, though.
You look bad, man.
And it's making me look bad, but that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of bars I'm not allowed
Made
in.
you look bad to who? Made you look bad to who? Her employee who she was with. Everyone knows what's up.
So how many bars do you think you're banned from?
To be exact, 3.
Hey, you just need the fourth one. The fourth bar.
It's called the circle.
Are you collecting them like Infinity Stones?
It's called the circle of life, dude. You gotta come full circle and get the fucking band from somewhere else. Dude.
Damn. And
Who knows, might be your spot.
you have your attorney here with you? Representing fourth bar? What's the high council?
It's like the mob, dude. Concierge,
Yeah. He's always with the lawyer. What's that porn star's name that she used to always travel with her lawyer?
A porn
Nicole
star?
something? Nah, I don't know. Back in the day, she had a show and shit. She would always be with her lawyer.
The one that dated the old dude?
Yeah.
The one that died?
Yeah, she ended up
Nicole Richie?
Nicole
No,
something.
Not Nicole,
No.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah. She always had her lawyer next to her and shit all the time. Like,
She's not that smart.
And when she died, like he was in his will. He was in her will.
He was in the will. Yeah, he said one of the kids was his too.
So it's a
She's still alive,
Hey,
right?
that fool hit a home run.
She died?
That was her lawyer, her lover, her baby daddy. Like, just hit a home
Yeah,
run.
it was. It's funny.
The cause of the stink in the house.
Yeah. Did you hit a home run with Daniel?
He's like attorney at law. I hit a. You know what? It's an in the field home run. It's not the actual home run. I had to work for it. I had to fuck around the bases. I slid into home plate. Fucking came out fucking like
Fucking grand slam.
Came out all dusty afterwards. Hey, you know what?
It's a World Series every payday.
I played baseball in Mexico, and I hit an in the park home run. But the funniest part is there was no fence because it's in Mexico. So like, I hit the ball into the monte, right?
It didn't count.
And I'm all like, all right. And they're like, Orale, way. It's a fucking Major League basis came around it, slid into home plate, came off, and my homie was there with tacos. Like,
At 4 a.m., they take you for a grand slam at Denny's.
It was in a Monte, dude. I was walking. They're like, nah, they're in there looking for it and shit.
No, keep walking. You'll see the Denny's. It's the best. When you see the Denny's, stop.
Oh, dude.
It's great.
It's funny that... Oh, fuck.
Go Daniel. Go Daniel.
Oh, man. I'm just... I'll be quiet. I'm banned already.
So, dude, how long have you owned it?
I don't own Fourth Bar and Lounge.
No, him.
About like solid 6 months.
Oh,
Solid 6 months.
so I guess you could say it's getting serious.
Hey, you just, no pun intended.
No pun intended?
Hey, bro, you need some monitos, dude. Like other podcasts have. Dude.
You can just get Funkos.
Y'all are the monitos.
Hey, don't get me started on my monito.
I don't know. Keep it.
We come out,
One
right?
time I took a Darth Maul monito and
That's hilarious.
You sat on it.
I was just going to say that.
just saying,
It's like a broken half.
I gave someone the lightsaber.
Damn.
It's fucking funny, dude.
That might be the best action figure of all time.
That is too funny, man.
No, but you've been running for how long?
Danny?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. How long have you on it?
we've been Fourth Bar and Lounge has been running since COVID. Before that, there was Media Luna and
AK Media Luna, AK
Media Luna, you know,
Over the Moon, or what was it?
Moon's over my hand.
Moon Saloon.
due to some financial horrible things, you know. And I mean,
Daniel,
you know, when you go into business, I mean, you think because you run a bar or you used to run a bar, you would be a bartender or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? You think that you know it all.
Yeah.
You know, so 10 years ago when I opened Media Luna, I was like, yeah, I can run it, I can do this, I can make drinks, blah blah blah, and
then he never ran anywhere.
Fuck, dude, I should look at how fat I am, dude. I never ran anywhere. You know, but yeah, you tend to fall into these big old problems, you know, taxes, fucking shit that's just like unheard of, you know, and you know, and then next thing you know, the fucking comptroller and all these things, you know, and then they tell you owe them $1 million, and then you're like, hey, you know what? Fuck it, dude, I'm gonna file for bankruptcy.
See ya.
You know, but you know,
Just
and,
going all the spill and just
I will see.
I mean, hey, people want to know. People will hear. You
Give
know,
me
what I
the
mean?
tea, dog. Give
You
me
know,
all the tea.
you know.
That's
So I mean,
exactly
you know, people always make up stories. So like, oh, well, this is what happened. Oh, this is. Oh, I heard this. I heard that.
No, they've never done it themselves.
Yeah, you know. What I mean, like, let's
$1 million. IOCPS 600. I'm just like, I'm like, yeah. Let me get on that shit right now. Let me go collect some cans. So I was like, what the fuck? $600? All right, cool. $1 million?
So he goes to Fourth Bar.
You should donate. Hey, you can donate plasma. You can donate plasma for the rest of your life, dude. You probably pay that off.
Hey, you know what? You know, hey, running a bar is a little bit more difficult than everybody thinks. You know.
And I think a lot of people always say like, yeah, I want to own a bar. I want to like buy a bar. That's like my goal. Or like they have other businesses and they want to just have one for fun, and they go and buy a bar. Oh shit, my computer's dying. And I don't think it's as easy as it looks either.
Fuck no. You know, I mean, I always tell everybody, look, this is your key thing to owning a bar. And again, I don't own a bar. I run a bar. Is having a great fucking attorney. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, having great employees. You know, and they're very rare. You know, they're like fucking unicorns. You know. And even at that, you always have to suspect that they are stealing because loyalty does fade away.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
fear is always there. You know, so I always tell everybody, I was like, hey, you guys want to steal? Go ahead, fuck it. But there's an iron fist behind it.
I never stole from Fourth Bar. I maybe rode in the restroom, but like that. Nah, just kidding.
I believe it, dude.
I have the greatest restroom. I have the greatest
That was another
Fourth
club.
Bar restroom story. When you're ready for it, let me know.
Restroom
Cheers.
It's the best.
By the way, I'm drinking Sprite.
Yeah.
So we got 3 restrooms at four restrooms. 2 are unisex, 2 are regular, like men, women. So during COVID and shit. By the way, I've never gotten COVID. Never will. I took enough vaccinations in the Army where like I think I'm immune to everything. But so Dan used to have this poster. I can't even say this shit. Dan used to have this poster, right? It was like Houston, Texas cheerleader, football players,
you know what?
whatever.
I'm gonna look up that picture. You know,
it had the schedule over the urinal, right? Worst urinal in America, by the way. And,
You're like
somebody cut a hole through the fucking cheerleader's mouth or whatever, right?
Yeah.
the glory hole.
And then
Pretty much.
it was a oh my god, it was a mini glory hole.
Hold on. The reason why we put, the reason why we put that fucking poster there
just understood
was to cover up a fucking hole.
Was to cover up a hole that was right there next to the fucking urinal.
So good.
So somebody kicked the next to the urinal. So if anybody knows anything about the fucking health department, they'll fucking find you if there's any holes anywhere. So we put this big ass poster right there to cover it until we had somebody come and fix it. Well, everybody fucking pissed on it, you know? So
I don't know about that. It was pretty high, bro. You gotta have a boner to piss on that bitch. Anyway, so the funny thing is, though, it's like everyone's got COVID. I'm like, I haven't got COVID. I've been going out.
This is before COVID,
I didn't get
though.
vaccinated and shit. And anyway, I was like, you know what? Like I told Dan, I go, fuck it. I took the fucking poster off, right? And the cheerleader to the hole, I went behind it. And I went behind it and I put my tongue through the hole where the cheerleader was like. And he took it.
Wait, what?
So I went behind the poster, right?
Let me read.
I went behind the poster.
How'd you do it, wait?
I went behind the poster, right? So
Like how? Like how?
Put
poster
the
has a
mic
hole in it
closer.
from the back. The poster has a hole in it from the back. So when you stick your tongue out, the cheerleader has my tongue coming out of her mouth, right? So I take all these pictures, right? And then I come back and I'm like, hey, Dad, check out. I was like, dude, you know how many people fucking piss on that thing? I'm like, oh, no, what? And I go, and he shows me the picture right up front, and I go, that could be anybody's tongue. Then he has a picture of me in the back of it like this.
Bro,
That's why I've never got COVID.
Oh yeah.
So if you ever use the restroom at Fourth Corner,
Best part was he goes, that could be anybody's tongue, and then I'm like, flip, and he goes, that could still be anybody. I gotta look for it. I got so many fucking pictures in here.
So you started the monkeypox.
we'll get the pictures from Daniel and on when we post this later on.
Please.
We'll show it on the podcast.
Yeah, in the comments. Check the comments.
So I went to the hospital. I go, draw my blood, and you can have the COVID vaccine. Fucking over. It's fucking over.
The COVID vaccine. They're like, this is
Fuck
toxic
vitamins.
sludge.
I guess I was over here fucking, what is that, with the one with Will Smith? I am legend here. Fucking blood being drawn. Take the tube. Save everybody.
Like, take this.
Hey, he fucked them up and made them.
But you know what? No lie, dude. I've never got COVID.
Yeah,
And I used to
same.
go out and shit. Like it was. I love the fact that I used to go out during COVID and shit. Like and like people would like have like a taco truck. This fool have chips and pickles, whatever the fuck. And we.
Just so y'all know.
Yeah, cheap bastard. Give me some tacos. It's like, well, no. You gotta serve food to serve alcohol during COVID, right? Everybody has taco trucks. This one has like, chips and pickles. I'm like, good job, dude.
Hey, you know,
Tell them though. Tell them how much you made.
Okay, so the one month it was like you gotta sell fucking.
Yeah. I remember that shit, man.
So we're selling. There we are. We're like, oh, you know, you get 2 Bud Lights. All right, I gotta get you for a pickle. All right, cool. Do you want the pickle? No. All right, cool. But 1 month we did sell almost 13,000 pickles.
But people wouldn't get the pickles.
You know what people started doing too? They started selling the ice as like as water or some shit.
The next door with what's it called? Coyote Ugly was doing fucking $5 chip bags. You know what I mean? Or some shit like that. $3 chip bags.
Well, what some other bars were doing is like, if let's say you wanted a Fireball, they would charge you. They would be a Hot Cheetos bag.
Whoa. That's completely illegal.
Well, they're not around anymore.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I did sell food. I still sell food. You know what I mean?
Not like they had it, but I guess it was easier. I guess.
Yeah.
To be like, oh yeah.
We got Mary in the comment section. She said, "Can I get a Rumple?" Shit. Right now we don't have Rumple. We do have Fireball though.
She's like, "Oh shit, sorry. I thought I was at 4th." Damn near at 4th. Hey, so funny story. The first time I went to go DJ for you over there.
You DJed for me?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Exactly. So
I was like,
I went and I set up, and it was like that super awkward space where the stairs are.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a bigger guy, so I'm like uneven and stuff.
Yeah.
And so you came up, you're like, hey, man, I just want to say hi. I'm Daniel, whatever. Henry told me you were going to come by. I was like, yeah. He's like, hey, I don't know what you heard, but, like, I really don't get into fights. Like, I'm always really cool. Wow. Fucking 2 hours later, he's picking up a man, throwing him outside, and he's down to his, like, tank top, like a wife beater. Get in here and say something again. And then you locked the door for a little bit and came in. And then he just stood there. Superman stands next to me. And he's like, pulls out his wallet. Here you go, man.
Dude. Yeah, so if anybody, like, if there's any club owner that doesn't fucking need security, it's fucking Daniel.
Yeah, for sure. I was like, bro, this motherfucker towered over that man.
I don't even like to fight.
It's like the fight always finds me.
Hey, I got an awesome story. So it was I was talking to the manager, one of my coworkers there, and we were talking, and I was about to leave. It was already like 15 till, and I told her, I was like, "You got it? You close it up?" And she goes, "Yeah." And Myra goes, "All right, cool." And then we look out the door, and there's these 3 girls, like that are regulars. They're like arguing with these 2 guys, and I just remember. I don't know. Well, it's been a while. Statute of limitations over. Anyway,
Damn, you lost me there for a second. I was like,
so Henry was there, and these 2 guys, they're like picking on these girls, and he face pushes this one girl.
Yeah,
right, and I go out there and I go, hey, and this guy goes, and I said stop or something like that, and this guy like goes, what? And I'm like, pow. I guess I hit him once. Dude falls asleep before he hits the ground, and then the other guy hit him, falls asleep before he hit the ground. I grabbed the girl that I was dating. Now she belongs to the Riverwalk. But
not even to the streets, to the river. She belongs to the river.
So we take off, right? Turns out the first guy fell asleep and fucking landed wrong and broke his fucking foot or leg. What was it?
Yeah, he broke his right above his ankle. So he fucking, when Daniel hit him, he fucking knocked out, I guess like midair pretty much, fucking knocked out cold. He got stiff. So when he landed crooked and his fucking leg was all broken. Dude, this guy was on the fucking floor for like 30 minutes.
He refused medical attention.
Yeah, he refused medical attention. I don't know why or what he had.
I know exactly why.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I'm saying I don't know. But yeah, like even the cops passed by, I'm like, hey, dude, this guy's like fucking been laying on the floor for like 30 minutes. I don't know.
I asked the cops, I was like, hey, so what happened to that guy? And they're like, oh, he said he got hit by a car.
Yeah. Well, dude, he damn near almost...
I mean, he probably did.
Well, honestly, yeah, but after he almost did, actually, like, because a fucking car passed by and they couldn't see him laying down because he was, like, right by the curve, and he almost got hit. And then I guess he was waiting for his girl or some girls to come and get something, and then after that, he received medical attention.
I'm not gonna lie,
That was fucking crazy.
I've been jumped twice, and it happens, I'm not saying I'm the best or anything. I was like, hey, every dog has its day. But I don't know.
Only because I had to jump to get up to your level, dog. To get on your shoulders.
One of the greatest moments was I got in a fight across the street. I wasn't even working that day. I was leaving and I got hit with a baseball bat in the back of the head. Oof. But I didn't really notice it until I got kicked a couple times in the face, but I wouldn't let go of the guy that I was beating up. That's why it was almost like I had a good hold. But then some of the regulars saw, and this is where it hurt. This one guy, he goes running as fast as he can. And I'm looking at him running, and he jumps to get the guy that's hitting me, that's on top of me. And what really hurt was when he kicked me in the ribs when he jumped. The guy that was actually trying to help me. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not the greatest. This is not a challenge. Yeah, please. I mean, I'm just there taking care of the people that need to be taken care of.
But stupid them for trying. Like, what the hell? I mean, it's crazy because there are those people that they go out and they just they're looking for shit, man.
All day.
Yeah,
I've never understood that.
There was plenty of times where I was working for Daniel and then I'd see people try to get pulled out. and then they do stupid shit, like throw something or throw a fucking drink, and I'm like, bro, please please don't. Like, I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I don't even care about you. Like, I don't even like you, but you don't want to piss off Daniel.
But it's funny. I guess maybe it's because I'm older or whatever. Like things like that just don't even bother me. People could say, "Hey, hey, go fuck your mother," and I was like, "My mom's dead, but cool." No shit. Shit like that. They tell me.
It's wisdom, man.
And it's just like now it's like, hey, a few things that irritate me is don't spit at me. Throw a drink you want. Go ahead. All right, cool. Yeah. But once you're out the door, you're out the door. You touch me, you spit at me, or you touch one of my employees, it's over.
Yeah, you get all enraged.
You steal. you steal. And I was like,
you steal.
Please don't. And then next thing you know, it's like the Bronx Tale all over again. It's like, because now you can't leave.
Dude, yup.
But yeah, it's a great place to be at. By the way, it's not that bad.
Having said that, please come out to the Fourth Bar.
It's with that being known. People already know, and it's very peaceful there. But I like to call it a River Rat hangout. If I could rename the bar, I'd probably call it River Rats. So
with the Z.
With the Z.
Yeah, River Rats for damn sure.
It's Fourth Bar and Lounge, right?
Yes.
And for a little bit, it was fine Italian pickles. And for a little bit, for that one month.
Fine Italian pickles.
Pickles and etc.
Pickles and nets.
Pickles and more.
There you go. I like that one. Pickles and more.
Yeah. But you have to put a question mark so they can ask, what's more? We'll come on down and find out.
Or you go to the restroom, you might get a tongue.
Come on. Now people think it's a gay bar.
Well, after what he just said,
I don't know what happened to him.
Licking poster.
I think he got stuck outside somewhere.
He fell in the toilet.
That guy's gone to the restroom more times than my Theo, dude.
So, dude, I'm sure y'all heard. I don't know if y'all guys were fans of it, but
only
the Green Power Ranger, man.
I heard he passed away.
Yeah,
was it the green one? I thought it was like the
45 years old, right?
No, 49.
49.
He was the green and the white.
Is it true?
He also was other one.
Ponytail, dude.
Wait, how did he die? Is it true he died of AIDS or something like that?
No, the last time I looked, which was this morning, else. They hadn't released it yet.
Oh.
Usually that tells me that's sensitive.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, 49, bro.
Well, whatever it was, dude. That sucks, dude. That's 49, though.
49. Bro, that dude's like fucking super fit.
Damn, that's like fucking 8 more years for me.
Dude, 9 degree black belt.
Well,
And he was doing movies. He was doing all kinds of shit.
That's wild. He was still doing movies?
Yeah.
Hollywood's full of drugs. That's why, dude, too,
Or I feel like my theory is still that they get pissed off or they see some fucked up shit and they find out they're gonna whistleblow.
Yeah.
And then now it's like murder by suicide.
Yeah, maybe Kanye was right. Not just kidding.
He was sacrificed, dude. He was sacrificed.
I'm playing Don't Cancel Me. He wasn't right. I just watched that Pepsi fucking thing on Netflix.
I was about to watch it today.
Where they try to put just kidding, like, to play it off, like they had said that you can get a jet for so much, and then someone believed them and he did it, and then the next commercial they made, they put just kidding at the bottom.
But it's like too late.
Yeah, it's like too late. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's a pretty long, but it's dope. But yeah, it's like I gotta say just kidding after that because I don't want the.
So from Fourth Bar. What else do you have like for the future? Not just for the bar, but for yourself.
For myself, I mean, right now,
like next venture, like what's kind of keeping you going?
Well, to be honest with you, my sister owns a bar, and I run it. But we do have planned to open up something on 1604. Okay. And maybe venture out to different sides of the towns, and I mean it's in the future, It's in the works. We're talking about it and everything. It's not a for sure thing, and then we'll go from there. And I mean, hey, this side of town. I mean, I'm old. I don't have to gather you to the store. Wow.
He just showed up.
Oh, this guy.
So he went to another house, but he still decided not to dress up.
But yeah, there's gonna be another fourth bar lounge.
God, dude, that motherfucker was cock blocked too. He just glory hold your story. All right, I'm lost.
Damn, dude.
I didn't mean that.
This came out of the left field, fool.
Yeah, we're doing that.
What, you stoned?
Comes in all chill. He's like, "Oh, you're all still alive." Bro, we just started.
Hey, so I just saw something, but
Green screen me out.
it's late.
It's a delay. This guy.
On camera, he just threw a green blanket on him.
He just came in and didn't see himself, and he's like, "Why'd y'all cut me out?"
I was like, man, I didn't know Henry was that quick with the VFX.
Damn, dude, I'm not. I should work for fucking Disney or some shit, dude.
Marvel. Hey, he's part of the MCU, dog.
Yeah, y'all good.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Daniel, so let's hear a little bit more fourth bar stories because I know there's a lot of them. I mean, like,
Dude,
what's
if I-
like the worst experience you've ever had with a DJ? Since we're DJs, like, I mean, hopefully it's not one of us, but what's the worst experience you've had, like, with a DJ? Like,
Man, with the DJ, dude, I mean, like, man, all of you. Let's be real. Like, I'm maybe sometimes I'm a little bit too hard on all of you guys and everything, and I sound like a dick, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I'm gonna give you guys the most credit anybody has ever given you guys. Let's be real. I don't make that bar. The fucking door guys do it. The bartenders. You guys have you guys are responsible for 50% of our business, you know, because if there wasn't any rhythm or any beat or in there, I mean, there wouldn't be people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, like people are like, well, you know, I can find a DJ anywhere. Yeah, but you know what? I can find a bartender just about anywhere else. But what do we say about bartenders? Bartenders are hard to find, good ones.
Good ones,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
the good DJs are hard to find. And the ones that are good, some of them are full of themselves, you know. I mean, and then the good ones that are down to earth, like you guys, you know. I mean, it's like, you know, they refuse to pay you guys right, you know. I mean, you know, the way I look at it is, we have to work with each other.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, you know what, man, there's a horrible crowd, not making any money, whatever. But like I tell my employees, you know, hey, sometimes the bar doesn't make money, and I still pay you guys. So give me your 100% for those 4 hours, 5 hours,
yeah.
you know, and give it your all. Don't just put a fucking playlist and be like, oh, I'm doing my best. I'm buying shots for everybody, but that's not your job to buy shots for everybody, because your job is to entertain, fucking get on the mic and be like, hey, you know, pick out people, you know, and make them feel special, make them feel like, hey, you know what, I always noticed that I came in here. Hey, like, you know, there's this other DJ that we have on Saturdays, and Henry used to do it too. You know, pretty girls walk in the door and then they push that button, that whistling button.
Oh,
there,
my God.
You know, and I'm like, and the girls get all excited, even though they're not a 10, they're like a 5. They're like, oh my God,
They're a 4.
Yeah.
They're in LA too.
You know, but they hey, it's about customer service, and you guys are a big
You
part
look
of
so
it.
unimpressed.
If I can chime in on that though, if you're saying it's a 10, but it's like 1 in the morning, you're saying it's a 5, it's 1 in the morning. To a lot of motherfuckers there, that's a fucking
That's an 11.
11.
It's Aphrodite herself.
I used to work with this chick, and she was like straight up like,
But then,
fuck the numbers. Like,
but then
she was
Daniel
not
turns on the
good looking,
lights.
but one night I was all fucked up, and she's, you know, like brown skin, whatever the fuck. The next morning I was like, "You were making out with so and so?" I was like, "Yeah, that bitch looked like Salma Hayek last night." I was like, "Shit." Oh my God. And dust still down. I was like, "What's up, girl?" The next day I was like,
Adam's apple further than the nose. Like,
I got my sandpaper. I'll shave that shit.
But as far as
Fuck it.
as far as the worst experience with DJs, man, it's just
Oh my God.
you guys are worth every penny when you guys are on time.
Yeah.
But when you guys are late, I'm just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
And then
it's
I'm
irritating.
like, I'm not gonna say it, but I should. this past Saturday.
Oh no, let's
You
not
know,
say-
you know, I'm not even gonna say names because it's like politically incorrect.
Was it Eric? Was it Eric? Is it Eric? Is it Eric? Piece of shit, Eric. Stupid.
Hour and 15
Damn, piece of
minutes
shit.
late.
Nah.
I'm gonna chill out, dude. I like him so much.
Hey, dude.
An hour and 15 minutes late, dude.
I like him like a hemorrhoid.
Oh, now
Hey,
15.
well, maybe that wasn't his fault because he was wasn't it like last minute type thing?
No, he knew since like 6 hours before
Alright,
the gig.
Dude, it's always Eric at 2 p.m.
I didn't say it was Eric.
I know it's Eric. I know it's Eric because what you just said, he did it to me.
I tried to back you up, dude, but I guess it didn't work.
No, he needs to back up his hard drive because he wants to leave.
Come on, he doesn't even have a computer
Dude,
to back anything up. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's true. He just had the Newton,
I was like,
the Apple Newton.
no, but he was a team player, dude, and he actually rocked the crowd. He did well. I was like, at first I was like, there was how can I put it?
All right, but an hour 15, bro.
An hour and 15, yeah.
God damn.
That's fucking brutal.
That's how long it takes to bake a family lasagna. God damn.
Out of scratch or the Stouffer's?
No, the HEB.
Stouffer's.
Hey, stop giving him ideas. It's like, yeah, I had a lasagna now.
Because I made lasagna yesterday.
Nah,
and
they
it
gotta
said
come
an
up with their
hour
own excuses. Don't give him ideas. Like, come on, we need these guys to be on time.
You were as late as I could have made a lasagna.
He saw if it's Stouffer's, you give him the exact time and shit. Like, he's like, I can be 45 minutes late if it's Stouffer's.
It was the HEB.
If it's homemade, then it's
meat
gonna be an
one.
hour and a half.
Oh, look, Eric is in the comment section.
Need a sword?
He said I got called late.
Oh,
Hey.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I thought they called him late.
Monstro.
He said he's dead. Hey, I tried to back you
Yeah, I
up.
like that
don't
guy,
know.
dude.
But the question was like the worst experience you had with the DJ, just because I always hear like
and
horror
then
stories about some
his name
DJs.
came up.
The worst one was when they blow on my fucking speakers, dude. Like that sucks. You guys bring in a laptop and a mixer, and like, don't blow up my speakers. I mean, that's the easiest fucking money you guys ever made.
You ever did you taco on a good day? Bad day.
And see that pisses all of us off because the good DJs. So like because like they pop the fucking speakers.
Not you, Eric.
We don't want to go and fucking take our own.
Okay.
We don't want to go
Not
and
you,
take
you're
our
cool.
own equipment, and then so you go and get fucking speakers.
Yeah.
And the club has its own, or a bar has its own sound, and we're using it. But then the guy from the night before goes and fucks everything up. Yeah, that fucking pisses everybody off, dude. Because damn. Well, now we got to bring in our own
Yeah, I
shit.
just bring my own.
One of the greatest experiences with the DJ was I'm always taking care of everybody. I'm always watching everybody, and there's this guy we call him DJ Vinny. Let's say, let's say that's his real name, Vinny. So Vinny's a little short, stocky dude, and this is back 9 years ago. I was kind of sick, it was when it was Media Luna. I was kind of sick, and this guy was just fucking with me, just talking shit. He goes, "What?" I was like, "Dude, I want you to leave, man. Like, you already had too much to drink." "No, I ain't leaving." And I was like, "Finish your drink right here, dude. You can finish your drink right here, and you can leave." This guy's just. I had a fever, by the way, and I was just sick. I was watching the front door, and I didn't have enough security. It was when I was barely starting. It was like 10 years ago. Vinny gets off the stage because they used to be in the front windows. Vinny fucking slapped the shit out of this dude.
No shit, dude.
And then he picked him up by the belt and fucking threw him out. I was like, "Damn, Vinny." He goes, nah, because he talks like that. Nah, fuck that. This and that. I was like, "All right, cool." Yeah, Vinny was great, man.
There's nothing like slapping somebody that makes you feel good.
Dude.
Especially if it's a guy.
Damn.
She was like,
It's good for the self-esteem.
back in the kitchen.
So talk about slapping people. That reminds me of this one story when I used to live at these apartments, dude. They were like pretty fucking ghetto. And this is when I first moved to San Antonio. And my neighbor used to always fight with this girl, dude, and he used to like beat the shit out of her. And I had one of my friends over, and this guy's cool as fuck, dude. And I mean, he did not put up with people's bullshit though. So when he was
Your
there,
neighbor or your
He
friend?
didn't stand for that shit, huh?
no, yeah. So when he was there, my neighbor started fighting, and you could hear him beating the shit out of his girl.
Ugh.
So he goes and knocks on the fucking door, And this guy answers like, yeah, what's going on? And he's like, nah, I'm just checking on y'all, making sure everything's okay. We heard some loud noise. Guy's like, yeah, everything's okay. Like, and the fucking homeboy just goes and bitch slaps the shit out of him, dude. And it was fucking loud, like echoey loud.
You know
and
what,
I was
man?
like, oh shit, dude, this shit was fucking hilarious. And he just closes the door,
Bro.
never opened that shit up again.
Was the guy that answered the door slapped him? Or
No, my friend slapped my neighbor.
Good.
Because he was beating up his girl, and you could hear it, and it was just like...
I had a homeboy, man. This guy weighed like $120, Asian guy. We used to call him Bruce Lee because he was super skinny. He thought he was all swole, he was all cut, you know, like... It was funny, but like, dude, this guy got his ass beat, no lie, like about 6 times in front of me for defending chicks. And you know what, like...
Oh, yeah, that's...
I always just tell him, mind your own fucking business. But you know what, dude? Hey, man, fuck it, dude. You want to be that guy, dude? Like,
it is
real,
iffy,
like, nah, he used to live on Babcock of Balcones Heights, and this dude was beating the fuck out of his chick. We're outside partying. Hey, man, he stepped up. He went down there, like, what the fuck? And he just got fucking mauled. And I was just like, fuck.
Yeah,
So we had to
bro.
go over there, and we had to fucking take care of him, to beat up the other guys, whatever. But, like, dude, like, and he's done it several times. And I'm just like, damn, dude, like...
Yeah, there's been several apartments.
There's dudes that do that, dude. They're like, they can't stand for that shit, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, sometimes, dude, you gotta mind your own fucking business.
Oh, yeah,
you know
yeah,
how
for
crazy
sure.
people are, bro.
Yeah, because sometimes the girl will even jump back in, and she'll be like, start fighting you too.
Exactly, and it's happened before at the bar, you know, stuff like that. You know, we're always, hey man, leave it alone, whatever. Hey, fuck you. Oh, that's my man. Oh, okay. She'll probably be.
Like, I like the way he beats me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, you give him kind of props for like being like that and shit, but it's like sometimes, dude, like my friend Raul from Bujo's, like he interjected, and he got fucking mollywop, fool. He got put on his fucking face, dude. And I was like, fuck,
Yeah, man.
dude.
Yeah, domestic violence, like when you see it like happening, like especially like your neighbors or whatever, like it's like you can't get in because it's like the girl's gonna come at you too. Like what the hell? Like,
She'll probably bail him out too.
Yeah, you start fucking him up, she starts fucking you up. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
and then you'll see them the next day, like nothing, going to the fucking mall with the fucking little kid, all fucking.
And that's
This
why, dude,
diaper
I
all
mean, like,
dirty.
if it's an outright like ass whipping, then yeah, you got to jump in. But most times, like,
The main reason.
it was more like an argument. And this dude jumped in, and he got his ass kicked. And I was
Yeah,
like, dude,
so-
I told him, dude, you know what, man, I couldn't stick up for you, dude, because that was none of your business, bro. You were passing by, you heard some shit, you got fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's difficult.
Look
It's
at you,
definitely
you're like
difficult.
Quasimodo going to work and shit's all like this. Whatever, bro. That's what you get.
Yeah, some of them just,
Yeah.
they keep going back.
I need
Want
those.
to be a hero? Be prepared. Hey, I'm gonna get some training. If you want to
I
be a
need the
hero,
ones
if
that
you
keep
want to
on
be a
coming
domestic
back.
violence superhero, like get some training, motherfucker. Because these are like busting out fucking forks and knives and fucking hammers and shit. Don't give a fuck.
No man.
Is there anything?
Like beat her ass, like, do you want to go to go eat a fondue later, babe?
You want to go eat a
Sorry.
pickle at fourth bar?
Yeah, I heard they wake up in the morning like, let's go get wings at Fourth.
Let's go get wings.
Yeah,
at
by the
fourth.
way, we have the greatest wings on the Riverwalk, dude.
Oh,
I want
yeah.
to say,
I'm not gonna lie, dude. They're fucking good.
I didn't even know I had wings.
Yeah, we have wings. We have, and
shit.
it's 75-cent wings Sunday through Tuesday, dude. Every day. I mean, well, not every day, 3 days a week, you know, because we have the other people that rent out outside and they do tacos, but our wings are fucking amazing, dude. You know, I mean, we have all sorts of flavors and everything. You know,
I will put us in.
might
For,
I-
I'll put us in for like best wings in San Antonio.
I told everybody, I was like, hey, you know what? We're like a strip club. We do it for 75 cents, but we string you in for the drinks. You know, what I mean,
Maybe the DJ.
You might find a fucking hair or two in your shit, but you know,
shut the fuck up.
it's for the floss. Get the got
The way and the music when they show up.
the way Maida eats those wings.
It's got a built-in floss.
How much? She doesn't need them, dude. She deep throats them.
These wings come with a built-in
She
floss.
what?
She deep throats them.
Yeah, the way Maida eats those wings. Fuck. Thank God.
You'll be there for the show. And now, next on the second bar, we got Myra.
Some wings. Oh
And
God.
so the other night, this one guy walked up the stairs because the door was open.
Yeah.
And then, like, I ran over there, like, what are you
Oh,
doing?
yeah,
And he
yeah,
goes
yeah.
like, oh, I thought it was a second bar. I'm like, you don't want to go there, bro. Dude's up there with chanclas, fucking looking like Freddy Krueger. Like, you get fucked up here, bro. I'll hit you with a frying pan, motherfucker. Like, you're here from out of town? Yeah, you're about to get hit with a frying pan. We don't know you.
Oh man, that's hilarious. You find all sorts of stories and characters in that bar, man. I mean, if we could go back and just talk about just in general, like from the regulars to the tourists to, dude, I'll tell you one of the greatest experiences of when I first opened the bar, like when it was mine. Remember that girl from Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Yes.
So
Okay, imagine Tila Tequila with like a fat ass and fat titties. Boom.
Damn, you
this
wanted
girl-
a shot of love.
So this girl comes in, right, and I was waiting for the door guy to come, and this was like 8.
I'm bartending.
and so I was bartending when he transitioned from the Palm to the Media, and he goes, yeah, dude, blah, blah. He comes up to me, he goes, hey, can I have the night off? And I go,
She wanted to chill.
I was like, no, dude, why? Fuck. All right, cool. I knew you were gonna say that. And I was like, he goes, pretty much. He goes, this girl wants to chill, dude. She wants to go to a strip club. And I go, okay. He goes, she just asked for fucking 2 Patrons and 2 Modelos, and she downed the shots. Now she's down the beers. And she wants a cab for a strip
I was in love.
and I was like, and this chick was like fucking beautiful. I mean, like she was an 11, dude. And it was 8 o'clock in the afternoon or evening, so everybody was sober. The lights were on, so I mean, I could see her, hazel eyes.
And she's gonna eat ass.
Hey, come on, hazel eyes, beautiful
Late
tan.
night Cinemax shit right
Dude,
now.
I was just
Go
like,
ahead, dude.
I was like, and then we turned the page. No, this is no, but this chick was amazing, dude.
I don't have my keys. Can I go with you?
She goes,
Bro.
she literally goes,
Bro.
hey, can you give me a cab? And then Saul's like, being the greatest wingman of the world.
She goes, can I get a cab to the strip club? We're like, nah, my door guy, which is the owner, will take you there. And I told Dan, I fucking hate you.
Oh shit!
I was like, and then me being as humble and nice as I am, I was like, I don't want to fucking take her, dude. I don't fucking know this chick. Like, and he goes, you better fucking take her. You better fucking take her right now. I was like, all right, fuck, man. So back then I drove this little ass Audi. I drove an A4, and she goes, "Oh, it's a nice car for a door guy." I was like, "Oh, thanks, yeah." So I get her in, and then she.
Why does she sound like a Jewish accountant?
You know who she sounds like.
Everybody
Stop
sounds
doing
like that when I make.
Stop fucking doing that. Oh, yeah, you gotta work on your voice.
Yeah, that's his voice for everybody, dude.
I sound like that.
Eric sounds like that.
All those strippers.
Bro, you
work on
had me,
this.
bro, you had me on a half chub, and then you're like, "Oh, there's a really nice car." Oh, fucking who'd you pick up? Poindexter? What the fuck was that?
This is the funny part, dude. They say
shit.
Poindexter. So we go to the strip club, dude. Dude, I'm all red. Thanks a
I just
lot.
imagine she had a bigger dick than you. Bro.
So we go to the strip club. She pulls my keys out. She makes me go in, whatever. Chick's just dropping money left and right. Anyways, we go back downtown, and I got lucky. Whatever, you know what I mean?
She was like a neurobiologist or some shit.
She was a neuroscientist.
My calculations.
Bro, hey.
she-
Okay, but I'm talking about like.
So maybe she didn't talk
first
like
of all,
So
Perfect tan.
Amazing.
Let me describe it for you before you go.
Is that where y'all went?
Perfect tan?
we
Okay,
did go to Perfect Ten
Okay,
too.
but he already got me fucked up. How does she sound? I didn't know how she sounded.
No. She, dude, okay, first off, perfect
She
tan.
sounded
Right?
amazing.
She's Hawaiian, perfect tan. Blue dress. Shit, my mic's off. Blue dress. Okay. She had like a little blue, like kind of conservative, half slutty, half conservative dress, whatever the fuck. She comes in, she orders 4 drinks at once. I'm like, well, that's illegal, but whatever. Here you go. And then she's like, I'm gonna go to a strip club. Cool. My friend will take you. And then like when she comes back. Can I say this? All cogida.
Hair's all fucked up.
Like the whole bird's nest.
Like you ever seen National
She
Geographic?
came back looking like AM girl. Where the fuck she is?
You ever seen National Geographics when the fucking rhino
Don't say that, dude.
mounts a gazelle?
Oh god damn!
A rhino?
Gazelle.
Wait, what sound does a rhino make? Now I want to know.
Wait, but how does a gazelle sound? It's like,
She sounds. Hey, how you doing?
oh, she sounds like Eric. Fuck.
You need to work on your vocabularistics.
Oh shit, dude.
Harder.
Oh,
So anyway, that's Dan's like. So anyways, Dan comes back. He's all like, what happened? He's all like, yeah, well, you know what happened? I'm like, what happened? He's like,
I'm very conservative. I never
I was
say
all
nothing.
like, you motherfucker, dude. That was because I was like, can I have the night off? We're gonna hang out. She's like, he's like, fuck, no, you can't have the night off. I'm like, man, like, horrible, dude. She was
He's like, bro, she has spinal bifida now.
The door guy couldn't take over.
Bitch had like green eyes, brown skin. Like,
beautiful, smart, ridiculously smart, dude. Like it was just like the next day.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Hey, can I ask you a question?
Time travel.
Can I ask you a question? Did she make you feel dumb?
No, she made me come.
Like, dumb hard.
Daniel with the light of the night. You're like, I don't give a fuck.
You're probably like this. And then they went back for the after party with the chick with the glory hole.
He hung out with her again the next day.
Yeah,
No, this guy got when I used to work at the pace, horrible. I used to work at the 10 places. You get a repeat, like you got a repeat. He's like, I got a repeat for today. Like, I get to hang out with you again. You know what I'm saying? Like the 10 places, the worst place ever.
I did.
You got a repeat.
The next day, she called me and she's like, "Hey, can you meet me at Bohannon?" So I was like,
Stop
"Yeah,
name
yeah."
dropping this place.
I was like, "Yeah, no problem, dude." Like, I'll meet you over there. I was like, so
Chili's, okay.
So
stupid ass.
She was fucking.
So the next day, I go out there, I meet her.
Tequila.
She's like, "Thank God you." Like I see her at this bar, at the downstairs bar, and she's like, and then she goes, "Oh hey," she hugs me, and she's like, literally almost jumped on me, and then you see all these fucking like Poindexters just fucking spread out like fucking like roaches, or like, she's like, "Thank God you saved me from this fucking losers." I was like, "Oh okay." I was like, she goes, "They're all scientists." She goes, "They're all scientists and retards." I was like,
I watched.
yeah, no shit. They're like, "Take a picture of this guy." They all sounded like her.
Wow.
I'm like, why do we all sound the same?
That's the craziest story.
No, but that was my best story, honestly.
It's funny how he started the story and he just passed it back to you. 'Cause, I mean, he wasn't there for the rest of it.
Dude, you know what, man? Like, me and Saul have been friends for many years, dude, since he came back from Iraq, and I actually met him through a good friend of mine that I used to work. I used to work at Paisanos since I was 18 years old, you know, and that's how I got it. Paisanos on the Riverwalk, and that's how we met, actually, you know, and we've been friends ever since. We've been going on a little bit over 20 years now, you know. So, but yeah, he's hilarious, dude. We gone through some adventures together. I just to ask him, hey, I heard you like Frito-Lays.
Hey, I heard you like Frito-Lays.
Hey, you like Frito-Lays, dude?
Get the mic.
I'm getting like kiosk mall vibes from
This is
some.
before I had kids, by the way.
This is before he had kids, and this is before any of us had kids, dude. He's the best fucking wingman in the world.
Hey,
I'll just tell you guys
my
that.
current chick's gonna see this, so like we're not gonna do that.
Is she into Frito-Lays?
Shout out to Elizabeth.
Let's just say I'll never buy another bag of chips. Okay, that's cool. It's beautiful.
I'll just say, dude, this is over
Pitiful.
what? This was like over
Okay,
15 years ago, huh?
Okay, so then what's y'all's red flags? What's a huge like no
For what?
for
You think Daniel has red flags? Dude?
flaming hot Cheeto fingers?
He's like,
just for
he was like when
for
they.
any girl like dating or whatever, just that you're like
Dude, for me, it's when they say, "Oh, you run the bar." Well, no.
Oh, this is your.
By the way,
I'm the bathroom
by the
attendant.
way,
you just poached from the science club.
on.
hey, by the way, hey,
That's all you be doing. I got your tricks.
If I may speak, when we first opened, I'm part of it. When I first opened the bar, right? Like my fucking line was like, "Hey, what's going on? My name's Saul. Like, my friend owns the bar." That's it.
Can I show you my
set him
poster?
up for that.
Can I show you my poster?
Nah, it was cool, man. One time we're at the bar, right, and there was a big ass storm outside, right? We kicked everybody out, and there was like these 3 chicks. They were like, "Our car's far away. We're like, you can hang out here for sure, dude." It was fucking rained all night, dude. We put the rugs on the windows and shit. We're just like running around naked.
By the way, is this back in the day when it was Media? So that company no longer exists.
We don't sponsor that kind of behavior.
We're
now.
no longer liable or responsible for
we
anything.
don't do that anymore.
Nah, dude,
I think the worst
it
things
was
happened when it
fucking
was
cool.
Half Moon Saloon.
Dude.
What the fuck is
was
that?
like
dude? Why would you even say that?
It was like
Why
2
would you
months.
disrespect? Why would you disrespect our place?
Half Moon.
Put shower curtains.
Bro,
Block out the haters.
dude, we put the dirty fucking like.
I'm all chill out, dude. We worked there.
We'll put clean carpets on the windows and have a ball. It's pretty cool, man. Those are the good old days, man. Now, when Down first opened this bar, dude.
Like I said, I was a fucking
Like the
degenerate.
first-
I was like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Nah, like the first day he opened, I was working at the Palm and shit. He's like, "Hey man, open this bar." He told me I come back after work, and he's like, "Hey man, like I need you to work the door." I'm like, "This man right here, like like now the bar has employees and shit like that." But when we first opened, he'd be like, "I'm gonna bartend," and me and Nick, well, shout out to Nick, man, he's a brother, dude.
Yeah.
I was working with him at the Palm and shit, and I'd be like, "Hey, my friend, there's a bar. Let's go." We go drink, and Dan puts us to work. He's like, "Hey, I need you out of the doors." We're like, "Okay."
I'll pay you in beer.
He
Bro.
goes, "I'll pay you in beer, dude."
It was the worst fucking night I've ever
The
seen.
worst idea you ever had. He goes, "I'll pay you in beer." We're like, "All right, cool, whatever." So like, we worked the doors, and Dan was a 3-man crew, man, straight up. What it is to now, like, we used to like work the door and shit. And we had like a little promotion where it was like, "Hey, we pass out a card and be like, you come inside, you order a drink, you get a free shot, whatever.
For Starfucker, yeah.
Whatever the fuck." So like it will get people in or whatever. And then like we did that for a while and it was working pretty good or whatever. And like I'll go out there and shout out at people. On my time off, I'll go there. Just getting paid in beer. And there was actually draft beer back in the day.
Yes,
Now, no, when you go to Fourth Bar, it's all
10 years ago, dude.
When we go to Fourth Bar, it's the king of can. I love canned beer now. So like that's probably why. Like before, like we used to have Ziegenbach for $2.
That's why you were
For
collecting
River Rats,
cans?
bro, we used to drink the shit out
I'm
of
gonna
that
tell you a funny story
Ziegenbach,
about
bro.
cans in a minute.
Yeah, we used to drink the fuck out of that beer. That was like our payment. But I mean, like we would come at the Palm with like $300 in our pocket.
That was our payment.
Bro, we used to come at the bar with like $300 in our pocket. I'm sorry, out of the Palm.
He's just kidding.
We used to come out of the Palm with like a good like $300. Then we go to the bar and like not spend no money because Dan would be like, "Hey, I need you to work." And then it was a 3-man crew for a
Beer
while.
shits for free.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, so once I...
But let me tell you one thing though, before you go on to the story, the good story I don't even tell. So it was a 3-man crew that would bartend. We'd work the doors front and back because the reservoir didn't exist. It was just like the front and back door, the little side area.
Shit, the reservoir.
So like the reservoir didn't exist, bro. So it was like just a fucking. It was just that little slot that we would get packed. It would be nice.
Yeah.
And then I remember, dude. I go. About a year and a half later, like the Floyd Mayweather was fighting Canelo.
Oh,
And we had so many fucking employees, dude, because they had blown up so much.
It wasn't Canelo.
It was Canelo versus Floyd Mayweather.
No, it wasn't him, dude. It was the other dude. What's it called? That other black dude.
It was Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo.
Eddie Murphy.
So during that fight, it was a big fight. One of the few fights he got there, and I remember I was like, dude, before the fight, we were getting ready. And we took a picture of the staff, man, and there was about 12 motherfuckers working that night. So you went from a 3-man staff to like a fucking 12-person staff. The upstairs wasn't a kitchen; it was a VIP
room,
area.
yeah.
And we had a TV up there and shit. So like up there was like it was pretty cool, man. To see that, to see my friend because he had told me about the bar a long time ago, and he had told me like this is my business plan. I looked at it and I was like, it's badass, dude. I go, but the main part about his business plan was he goes, on his business plan, no lie, he goes, we're going to cater to the River Rats of San Antonio. Like, everyone else that comes in is fine, but that's what we're catering to, right? And most people, like, that Be Kind, Rewind type shit, like, you're going to get the tourists and shit. Yeah. But on this business plan was like, we're going to cater to the River Rats. That's what we're going to do, and that's what we have done. And it's a fucking winning formula.
Wow.
And a lot of people open bars and on all sides of town. But like our formula or his formula was like straight up like we're gonna cater to the River Rats. Like that is our bar. If people want to come in the weekend, which we do get the tourists, we open up the other side now because we have reservoir, and it's worked really good, man. I mean, because you have people like. Like you work your ass off, you get out of work, and literally you walk upstairs. No, especially like you walk upstairs, bar is there. I already know what you drink. It's there. It's badass. It's already there, and that's been the winning formula. So it's good, man. I mean, like you had it, dude. You had it like what your idea, your vision was like, we're gonna cater to River Rats, and you're a River Rat, bars owned by River Rat, Rivera specials, whatever, and it's worked really, really well. And we have some diehard fucking regulars, and people coming through, pass by. But that's the winning formula, like, and it worked good, man.
It's fucking cool. Like, you have a DJ how many nights a week now? Shit, like 4 or 5.
5 nights a week.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, it's like those 2 nights, that we don't have a DJ or whatever. It's kind of those days are chill, I mean, we do need karaoke, and we need to find the right one. Damn. And Taco, chill out, dude. We're not gonna
DJ Lucky, dude. DJ Lucky. His karaoke, yeah.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it one night and see how it goes, because we got a lot of people that are
because he does Merkava, he does like all those with karaoke. Sometimes he even start like as a regular DJ, and then somehow it just end up as a karaoke.
Nice.
He's a cool dude. Very funny.
We heard your first karaoke event soon. 4th hour. Stay tuned.
Big announcement.
Yeah. I could never do karaoke. I don't know, dude.
You know what? I have never done karaoke before. When I was stationed in Corpus, I had a couple of friends who was like, when your military people are friends, when you have a military group, because like you have like 5 different races hanging out together. They're young. You're like, y'all are military.
All the Koreans.
So when I was stationed in Corpus after I came back from Iraq, I was stationed on the Strip. They gave us the second room of the Radisson, the whole second floor.
Sounds like a disease.
And it was, dude. Let me tell you. No. We fucked. Rachel, I'm sorry. We fucked all. That's my girlfriend. So we fucked all the fucking.
It's
maids.
official.
We fucked all the maids. I was 22. Leave me alone. We fucked all the fucking maids and shit like that. So like it was on the Strip in Corpus. We're across the street from.
Where's this at?
We're across the street from the student statue, right? So like
it's like the Radisson behind Fajitaville.
Yeah. No, by the Oyster Bar. What was that place? I'm gonna correct you. It was behind the Oyster Bar, bro. But nah, bro, it was cool, man. Like, so there's a bar called Cheers, right?
I like this thing.
Straight up Mexican ripping off Cheers. It said Cheers, the fucking same shit. It said Woody and fucking Sam Malone were back there. It was like this guy named Adolf and his boyfriend, whatever the fuck. They were cool. So we used to go there. It was like a biker bar, right? We started going there. It was like a group of 6 of us. They're like, hey, man, bring in some young people. We'll give you half off drinks. We're like, yeah, dude. So we did it. Then we started karaoke, because it was a karaoke bar. We used to karaoke. I never karaoke'd. And then,
what'd you sing?
Okay, I'll tell you the first song I ever sung. It was
look like Buzz Lightyear.
It was okay. So I never done karaoke, right? And these motherfuckers sound horrible, whatever. So I went up there and I was like, you know what? We're gonna sing. I did "Boys in the Hood," but it was that fucking stupid acoustic. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You know what I'm talking about? That. So I did that because it was easy, whatever. But then after that, dude, we went off, dude. And like we used to wear fucking wigs and shit. It was crazy. We were having a good time. We just came back from overseas. We had like fucking 30 G's in our account. We didn't give a fuck about money. It was cool, man. We did that shit. I was there for like 6 or 7 months.
99 red balloons.
I'm telling you, bro. It was cool, man. It was so fucking fun, dude. And then there was like Stingers and these other bars on the Strip, and we always hung out there. And it was cool. They were really cool with us. They would give us half off drinks, whatever the fuck. Damn. And it's funny because like a couple years later, I was going
half off linens.
Nah, linens we had the second floor of the Radisson. Linens were free, fool. But nah, dude. So a couple years later, I was driving to the Valley and I went to Cheers, dude. And I went in there and I saw Adolf and I was like, "What's up?" He remembered me. He's like, "Hey, man, after y'all left, these guys came in like with wigs and shit. They were like, we thought we were y'all." They were like, "Someone's already done that." They feel all shitty, dude. Like someone's already done that gimmick. Be original. That's hilarious.
Damn, we need to pull up with wigs.
I'm telling you, fool. We used to have like mullets and shit. It was cool.
Like Christian right now.
Oh, best. Hey. Okay. Best Corpus Christi story.
Is that natural?
Best Corpus Christi story ever. So we used to hop around fucking karaoke bars, and then the Cumbia Kings were there. DJ Kane and Frankie J was there too. It was fucking weird, dude.
Oh, shit. And
they would go up there and they would sing that stupid fucking song like "More Than Words" before he fucking came out with it, and I would be like, okay, whatever. And then, like a lot of the people there were like, it rubbed them the wrong way. They don't like up there. I mean, that's the vibe. The vibe I got from the locals in Corpus was like, they weren't too fond of these motherfuckers, dude. Like AB and all them,
yeah,
they weren't too very fond of them, dude. And of course, I'm hanging out with a bunch of fucking white dudes from like Seattle and Oklahoma, and like fucking right wing motherfuckers, and they'd be like, hey man, why do the Taco Kings keep cutting us off? And we go, because our name was Air Mullet because we had wigs. We're an air band. And he'd be like, hey man, like we signed up a long time ago. He would go to the DJ like, why are the Taco Kings cutting us off? And I was like, damn. And I was like, hey bro, don't be saying that out loud, you know.
Wow.
I just finished watching Top Gun.
My friend goes up
These
there,
guys are
my
all
friend-
fucking army. That's the worst part.
Yeah, we're like 24 fool. We're fucking jacked, dude. We're fucking like in shape. We don't give a fuck.
Let's go back to the room and watch Top Gun
I'm
again.
telling you, bro. No, dude. And it was funny, like, okay, my friend Hempler was in a, he was just,
Hilarious.
my friend Hempler was like a mountain man. Fool. He was just fucking up. He was a fucking house, dude.
You go full Call Me Iceman.
And then after we do our stupid song, we did like some stupid shit, like we did like
the best part.
we
Listen to
did
this.
like Scorpions, like fucking like
Hey, now that you watched
that
the movie.
one, that one. Whatever the fuck. And then he's supposed to like get off. They're talking shit. And my friend goes, fuck y'all, Taco Kings, whatever the fuck.
Oh,
And I'm like, hey, bro, I'm messing, but like, I got your back. So we get off, dude. We fucking start pushing these motherfuckers. We get in a fucking fight, fool.
With the Cumbia King.
Bro,
You had
no
a fight
lie.
with the Cumbia Kings?
Hey, no fucking lie, dude. It
Tell
was
about who was in the
fucking
van.
trippy, dude.
what?
All the miners in the van.
Miners.
Yeah, well, you said that they couldn't get in, remember? The other guys in the
That's
military.
confidential.
So
They weren't minors or 18. Anyway, so like we used to have these chicks from corporate that we met. They was,
he was
we had a
telling-
government van, right? So we would go everywhere with it. We had a government van for us.
Maverick, I need you to pull up to the front.
No, so like they give us 2 vans. So with that van, we go all over town. So like we get all fucked up. So we told these chicks from corporate, hey, drive us. So we drive us around everywhere. The fuck. They come party with us, but like, yeah, dude, we got a big old fight with these motherfuckers. He's like, gotcha, like,
He was saying
rumble in the jungle in Corpus.
there was a couple military dudes, youngsters in the fucking.
Oh
van,
yeah,
too.
so like whoever wasn't over 21 would be like, just hang in the van and we give him a 12-pack. You're driving us home, whatever the fuck. So like we had our designated driver, sort of.
So did the dad jump in or what?
Nah, dude. So we got in chingazos there, you know. So we got
The dad
chingazos.
from the Cumbia Kings jumped in?
Yeah, dude. We got in chingazos with these motherfuckers, right? Then we went to another place because they had like karaoke 7 days. We go to every place.
I had karaoke.
And then we ran into them again, bro. And we're just like, "What's up?" They were just like, "Nah, what's up? Sorry about last time." We're like, "Don't y'all famous people? I mean, people are gonna see this shit, but I really think that like people are seeing this shit. I really think,
Let's hear it.
in my honest opinion, dude, like in Corpus, like those people rub a lot of the logos the wrong way. I don't know. They feel like they're like.
They're probably just over
Representing
it.
Corpus in a
rubs
different
Texas
way.
the wrong
I don't know.
way.
I don't know if it's a Selena factor. You know how a lot of people are rubbed the wrong way about whatever the fuck happened. There's a lot of like stories about what happened. I don't really dig into that. I just personally know that they were being assholes. And
You know what? Hold
they
my
were being
CDs.
assholes. They were being
Oh my CDs.
I know, right? They're not. All I know in my personal experience, dude, I thought they were cool. They were being assholes. My friends had no idea who the fuck they are. I did.
Taco
And
Kings.
then, yeah, dude. And then my friend, and I told my friend, like, hey, man, these guys are famous. We'll chill the fuck out. You know, like, they're
Bro,
fucking.
that's a
they're
good
all
ass name
fucking TV.
for a food truck, dog.
And I go, they're all fucking.
Taco Kings.
Hey, bro.
Hey, let me copyright that real quick.
Shit, yeah. Hey,
Salsa.
every time you say Taco Kings, you owe me $1, bro. You fucking rich. But not for real though. Like so,
Now
like
serving
my friend's from Seattle, and Oklahoma. He's got enough weapons to fucking hold up a
Down on
platoon.
the range.
You know, he's one of those motherfucking right wing.
I'm all chill out, dude. You're exposing them to the.
But it has to be Taco
His
Kings.
name's
with a
Don
Z.
Hempler. His Facebook.
Yeah, Taco Kings with a Z though.
Hey, hit him up right now on Facebook. He'll tell you. No, hey, but this guy's not very big. The other guy was like, you know what? Fuck the Taco Kings. They were like, first they didn't know we were talking about them. Yeah, y'all.
yeah.
Like, I don't know how to say cumbia. I don't know what the fuck that means, but you're the Taco Kings. Dude, they got fucking.
Is that a type of noodle? Like your Fidel?
motherfuckers like, hey, here, like taco wings?
Fidel, that's a fucking
Taco wings and tacos?
It's Fido.
Nah, it was a good time. It was cool.
Shit. Might remind y'all that was a very long
My
time
good,
ago.
yeah, this was like in 2005 or some shit. But you know what?
Like
Fucking
20
Taco
years
Kings.
ago.
Fucking Taco Kings. I had a great time in Corpus, dude. Like when I went to Corpus, it was like in 2005, man. It was a time when like motherfuckers, chicks were wearing those kind of like tennis skirts. They were in. Okay, first of all, you know how chicks they get into some kind of fashion like everybody wears boots for like 2 years. Everybody wears this. So they were into those little pleated skirts.
What happened to the boots?
It was nice, dude. It was fucking nice, dude.
Was it tennis?
I think so. They were like those little motherfucking skirts with lines. They were nice. It was back in the day.
You were just at a country club way.
Were you?
He's like, I don't know what the fashion was. The whole time he's there.
What is it? Hey,
Get back from my rag.
This is a country club that fucked. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
The beef dip sandwich.
For sure.
Like when you dip, I dip, we dip.
Yeah.
That song was in too.
It was a fucking. That was a straight up mix. And it was funny, man. I was seeing this chick at the bar, dude. Then like I left out of town to go see my girlfriend at the time.
Nice.
Shout out to Nina. And then
Nina Sky.
and check it out. Check it out. Like I left, dude. I left, and then like the chicks that I used to hang out with were like in my room, and like my friend's like, yeah, I fucked them. It was just fucking horrible. Dude.
It sounds like your girl
But
beat
you know
you
what,
up,
man?
dude.
I love Corpus for that, dude. Like, and then I went back during COVID, and we stayed at right before the bridge or whatever the fuck. We stayed there. And then, because my baby mama, she texted all that shit, right? And she was all like, fuck you. You know, she was talking shit to me, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm out. She's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, bitch, I was stationed here for 6 I know the bus routes. I jumped on a fucking bus, dude. I went downtown, went to a bar, which is barely open, started getting fucked up. And I called my little cousin, God rest his soul. And he was like, I'll go get you. I was like, nah, I'll be back. Then my chick showed up, picked me up, all rowdy. I was like, oh, shit, dude. Like,
Took the bus going anywhere.
nothing good happens in Corpus. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Hey, but it's not like a Via, bro. It's like a little short bus. And this guy was smoking weed. Hey,
It's because they knew you were retarded.
this guy was smoking weed in the back, right? And people were complaining. I was like, hey, give me some dude. I took a hit.
If you don't, I'll scream.
Yeah, they pulled over and they kicked him out of it. I was like, damn, dang.
In the back, it's just 2 seats down.
It's only y'all two.
Hey, it was like you just thinking a Caroline van.
And the fucking combi.
You got the three. I had 3 rows. Hey, I was sitting on somebody's lap and shit.
The fucking Ford Aerostar. Fuck out of here.
I was on somebody's lap and shit. Some stranger trench coat, like,
With the
what's up,
shaggy carpet.
keep your hands where I can see him, motherfucker. Like I'm a visitor,
Bro, I know you have something. If you don't, I'm going to scream.
bro. I have a somewhat.
Whatever he had that you wanted.
Come on. Nah, bro. Nah, for real though. Like, Corpus is a good town, dude. It's a little too small for my likes. I came from the valley. It's town is like 3,000, but like
So
San Antonio's.
let's talk
nice,
about
bro.
shit that's
Like,
going
I
on
lived in
right
Houston.
now.
I lived in Houston. I lived in San Antonio. Like, San Antonio's cool, man.
Are you from
Houston's-
San Antonio, Christian?
Houston's too
Yeah.
packed, man.
So these two guys, they're from out of town, huh?
Shut up. You're from like
I'm from Chicago.
You're born and raised here? Yeah. Oh, good for you, man.
From the Cubs.
I always said, bro. I always told my
I was raised by wolves.
he was raised by a
I
church.
was raised by Fiesta Wolves. Y'all live for that shit.
They're like, hey, we gotta go hunt in the pack.
I thought that was Laredo slang.
Yeah, whatever, man. You're gonna get an merry-go-round. You're gonna get an merry-go-round at Market Square.
Well, now you know why I left the pack. I can't do this anymore, mama. I can't do this.
I love San Antonio, by the
Nah,
way.
don't
Look,
leave
look,
me,
look.
man.
Oh, so
Greatest city ever, dude.
I love
That's all
San
I gotta
Antonio.
say.
Man. It's good. It's good. Nah, the
I'll
difference is,
never
man,
move back to Chicago, dude. No, I don't know. There's a murder every 30 minutes.
See, man, like I'm from the valley, bro. 3,000 people. There's more people in my street here than there is in my hometown. So it's kind of true. No,
I
for
have
real,
more
no, for real.
inquiries on my
I did the
credit
math,
report.
Like,
You know, your population.
about four apartment complexes in San Antonio are like bigger than my hometown. No shit. So like I used to always say, dude, like, and like I took my kids down to the valley, right? And I was like, hey, what do you think about living here? They were like, no.
But they have
Like there's
people in
nothing
HEB.
there.
But I
main event.
do give big ups to the people that like stayed home and shit, like after high school and shit, like they're talented and shit. I live right away. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. It's like
I'm from Del Rio, so it's a border town too.
Same
And
shit, man.
I couldn't even.
The RGB's rowdy.
I could never have stayed over there.
I always tell motherfuckers like I'm from a different planet, fool. Like the RGB is fucking rowdy. Big ups to all my RGB people. Fuck
Yeah, dude. All
holding it down,
I like
dude.
from over there.
It's
is-
hard down there, dude. Like the
It's a
jobs are
corrido,
different.
so
Like
it's
there's a lot of country. Not an opportunity, but like,
fuck
you know
was
what? You know what's
that?
crazy, bro? I'm struggling, bro. Like some of my peeps in the valley, man, they're living large, fool. Like they fucking, you know, they have jobs
yeah,
as,
'cause
like
they live-
welders and shit. Like
'cause-
they have like trade jobs, and they have ranches and shit. You know, so big ups for them, man.
I was
Like
gonna
they,
say, a
you
lot of
can
them
do that
live
down there.
A lot of them
You can
live
do
with
that
their
down
parents.
there, dude. You can. I mean, you can get a if I have people that graduated from college and went back home and they're fucking living larger and good for them. I'm happy for them. And it's, you know.
Well, it is pretty big. I mean, if you put it all together, it's like a fucking 1.4 people all together. But
Well,
it is
here's,
kind of.
well, here's the thing, though. Okay, so the valley,
it's all stretched out.
the valley eventually, which I think my vision for the valley, like I own the motherfucker, like the vision for the valley is it's gonna be like
What's
San
your
Antonio,
business plan?
bro. But I think it's
Just run for office, dude?
I think it's gonna be called McAllen. Like McAllen's like Stone Oak in the valley, pretty much. That's where like
For
that's where like I think like
I just thought it was all ghetto.
the high.
Dude, I thought McAllen was just like a guy named Alan that goes
Anybody
to
from the
McDonald's.
valley wanted to?
Nah, well here, but
Like an
here,
Irish guy?
but here's the best part. Of, okay,
He just goes to McDonald's a lot.
An Irish Allen?
here's the best part of the valley, bro. Is that like, so
Oh,
if you were to look up like the cheapest real estate in the United States of America is in the valley, and it's mainly in Brownsville, right?
What do you
So
think?
what
of
does
that?
so what does Elon Musk do? He buys Boca Chica Beach, which is a
Allah.
fucking like straight up littered beach with like rigs and shit.
Elon
I used to
Musk
go,
it?
I used to go fishing there. bro. So like now where I used to go fishing when I was a kid with my dad.
There's fucking rockets and shit.
Yes,
Going to-
exactly. So
going to the fucking moon.
They're gonna turn it into Cape Canaveral, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like the valley is gonna be the Cape Canaveral, Texas. Like, you know, like I had a friend from Florida in the army, and he'd be like, "Dude, man, we used to get out of school and watch the fucking shuttle line." So like pretty much, like my family members, like all their kids are gonna get out of school and they're gonna see the fucking rockets take off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be cool. Because if anybody goes to Mars, it's gonna be from the
He's
valley.
not dumb. He's gonna say
If
powered by
anybody,
Sprite.
if anybody
Right.
goes, if anybody goes to
15
Mars, they're gonna be launched from the valley, dude.
15
There's
Yeah,
gonna
no.
be fucking Highland the rockets.
You know what, dude? 15 years from now,
I guarantee you, whoever goes to Mars, there's gonna be Highland on Mars. I don't give a fuck what happens, dude.
Well, I mean, like they're going to the moon in the next couple of years. In 2 years, right now they already like made a fake. Like a.
Why'd they
ship
give
with
up
them.
on the moon, dude? There was supposed to be a spaceship.
No, they're going back like in 2 years. So,
No, but he means like overall.
I don't know. Dude, they
People are
just.
So
gonna-
you were a kid, they'd be like, "We're gonna colonize the moon," but it's not.
Yeah,
Bro, because
yeah.
of the space race. We got there, and then
Honestly, I think it was fake. I think it was fake. I think it was bullshit. And then
I've seen that, dude. Okay, it does look
think
kind
it
of
was
weird. Okay,
fake.
it does look kind of weird
I think it was
because
fake.
when you're on the
Saul sees UFOs every
when you're-
fucking
when
night
you're-
by the house, you know, like chill
I
out.
do
man.
smoke a lot of weed, but I'll tell you
he's
that
like,
story.
why did I wake up with the butt
Tell that
plug?
story later. So
he calls them dates.
what I'm saying about the moon though is like when you're on the moon and you look at Earth, it looks small.
When did you go to the moon?
Shit, last night, fool. You know how many explosives?
I don't know.
Shut the fuck.
Kid
But anyway,
Cudi,
but what I'm saying though is like
Kid Cudi, the man on the
Footage
moon.
cutting me off.
the footage from the moon. It's like you see the Earth is tiny. Like why? And the moon looks pretty big. Like why wouldn't you see like when you're in the moon? Why wouldn't you see the Earth all big? You know, like
What do you mean they different?
You been to the moon?
no.
He got there.
Come
he's like,
on, this is
"You know
your
what?
chance.
I don't like it.
What do you want me to look up?
Look up.
Where's the
Surface of the
flaws?
moon looking at Earth. It should be huge. The Earth should be huge.
Nobody's ever landed on the moon.
Yeah, they have.
Well, supposedly we did.
Dark side of the moon.
Supposedly, but I don't think so because even like Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, they've all said it many times.
What
that
if they
we
just
never
used a
went.
wide angle lens? Here, hold on. Here we go.
Why they go ass?
It's all about the wide.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
If you can find a picture of the Earth from the moon's surface, it looks wrong. The Earth should be fucking huge.
But he
the
compare-
moon,
but he
the
compares
moon
it
looks
to-
good where we're at. Like it looks normal size. But if you're on the moon, you should see the fucking Earth kind of.
It's just
not that far
it's
away.
Just, it's just the same way they make Antarctica seem so small, dude. And it's fucking
But
huge.
listen to me. If you
know
can
what I
see,
mean?
if you can see
Yeah.
craters, if you can see craters on the moon from Earth, when you look at Earth from the moon, you
Yeah,
can
but
barely
we-
see fucking landscapes.
Yeah, but
Like,
we have
it's
layers
stupid.
of atmosphere that also are gonna dissipate like the way you look at it from the naked eye.
I heard.
Could
I
be
heard,
wrong. I just
heard-
think it's weird.
I heard they're selling pieces
Hey, that
of
looks
land.
pretty
in-
big to me. I don't know.
Dude, like Africa is like huge, and they're hiding it.
I heard they're selling
It
pieces
should
of
be
land.
huge, like way bigger than that. It should be like
Calm down, Donald
the whole
Trump.
screen.
They're selling pieces of land in
Hey, but
Mars. I want
that's a
to
small
put the
picture.
first bar there.
I think
fifth bar.
I think it looks pretty big. I don't know. I think it looks pretty big for.
Can you get a whole view of the Earth, like the whole thing, instead of the half?
Hey, can you just log into the Hubble, dude?
Hold on, let me. Yeah,
Well,
let
they
me-
can't, dude, because you know why, dude? The sun's only hitting one side of the Earth.
I know. The rest of the pictures look fake.
So it's like the half. Okay.
Damn. So they don't have a whole picture. It's because they don't have Mexico in there.
I guess that's the
Come on.
hey.
One of my
Hey,
favorite.
so I guess that's the view the
scenes.
whole time. You, if you're on the moon, you only see half the Earth. I guess.
I guess so. I mean,
Weird.
aren't you
Well,
following?
it's only
fun
half
fact-
of it's being lit up by
Fun
the
fact
sun.
of the day.
Well, yeah, because the moon is always facing the same direction when it's looking at us.
Isn't that weird, dude? There's the dark side of the moon. That's
Yeah,
probably
the side's just cold as
an
hell.
ice. It's probably like an ice, fucking just ice planet down there.
Damn, but yeah, just to think
That
about
is
like
trippy, man.
in
It's
like
the
10
same
years,
picture.
dude, there's gonna be like a base out there.
They should have it a long time ago, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, they should have
The
had
moon's
a
not
long time
far.
ago, but
There should be a fucking city up there, dude. Like they should have done that shit.
How-
When I was a kid,
It's a breathable
how long does
atmosphere
it
or
take
what?
to get to the moon? Is it 2 months or something like that?
Shit.
There's no oxygen in the moon.
it's
Is
like
there?
a fucking week or two, dude. It's not that far.
There's
dude.
no oxygen, dude. There's not even Topo
You think so,
Chicos.
Mom?
Come on.
I looked at that black sheep. How long does it take to get to the moon?
I think it's like 2 months.
I said the over and under is gonna be a
Well, because
month.
I know Mars is like 9 months.
It's the same distance from the Valleyway.
So 3 years via Greyhound.
Hey, bro, when I was in
Via short
when I was in the
bus?
army, I used to use the Greyhound so much. I had like freaking fucking flyer miles on that shit, bro.
That's hilarious. Dude.
But look at that flag, bro. It's like
3 days.
3 days.
Oh shit!
It's like
I told you it wasn't. I
So
said
it
a
takes-
month. I told you it's not that far.
I'm
Yeah,
on,
so it takes 3 days to get to the moon, but I think 6 months to get to the moon.
You said 2 months. 3
I know, I
days.
thought 2 months. I don't know.
Well,
Well, Mars is like 9 months.
it's like going to Chicago then.
Mars is
3 days. It's like going to New Orleans, fool.
right, dude. When I used to go to Wisconsin, it should take 2, so I guess it's pretty close.
That's crazy, bro.
I've been kidnapped for longer.
I've been fucked up for longer. It's like a bender, bro. You get fucked up all the way there.
Where's this thing trying to go? Wait, don't show my house. Okay.
Come on, there's an HEB on the moon. Shit.
So, anyways, yeah. So it takes 3 days. That's
You
crazy.
got space coke or what?
It's called moon dust.
You ever
man.
seen Cheech and Chong when he does a space coke? He breaks through the door and shit.
Fuck.
Dude, this is fun, bro. Can I be here every week? We should do this every day.
Every day. Fuck
You're
it.
at 7 a.m. for
Every
sure.
day at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, bro. Like it's fun, dude. Like, I've never been on a podcast.
It is
It's fun
better
as
than the
fuck, dude.
fucking
Like,
radio
talk about
nowadays.
experiences and
Better
Shoot
than
the
the
shit.
fucking radio.
shoot the shit. I'm a big fan of radio, man. I used to
So-
listen to a lot of fucking sports talks radio, but podcast is awesome.
What do y'all think about like the whole fucking Katy Perry just coming out of nowhere and just like, I guess fucking up Ticketmaster and then her tickets going on sale for like $30,000 now. I don't know if y'all seen that.
Who?
Katy Perry.
Who's that?
So the bitch made a fuck. Is it Katy Perry or is it? Am I getting them mixed up?
Really? Who's Katy Perry?
What did she do?
If I say the wrong
She's
one,
a freakazoid of a person, but
is it Katy Perry or
all I
was
gotta
it-
say,
Katy Perry doing something about porn or something like that?
I wish.
No, not Katy Perry. What's the other one?
All I gotta say, dude, about shit like that, about like ticket price and stuff like that. All I gotta say is like they put a market out for like, okay. For instance, Grupo Firme. Okay, cool. Their tickets are probably like $300, right? 2 years ago, they were probably like $50.
Wait, so what about Katy Perry?
Like
They're $30,000 a ticket.
No, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, okay.
same difference.
$46,000
Same.
front row.
Taylor Swift. My bad. I got it all confused.
For what?
So I was like,
dude?
wait, what?
What is she doing?
So pretty much, only millionaire kids can go watch that chick sing in front row. That's stupid as fuck.
Golly, like,
They need to take a
she
page
coming
out of
out?
Shaq's.
Is she coming out topless or what?
Ay, no me digas.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Dude.
Dude,
You
why
can
would they
watch it
say
on
Katy
YouTube
Perry?
for free.
So yeah, Taylor Swift, like her tickets came out and they all fucking sold out, and then Ticketmaster shut
Yeah, the
down.
resale.
Are you
The
serious?
resale
Yeah,
for Taylor
dude.
Swift front row $46,000.
Trash.
$46,000.
I'll get you on YouTube for free, dude.
Yesterday, a friend of mine, she goes, yeah, I had two Grupo Firme tickets available. I was like, oh yeah. She goes, I was thinking about calling. I was like, I will never go to a concert. Nah. I was like, especially when there are all these fights and everything.
And you saw the videos. Imagine Daniel.
So I was like, dude, I'd probably be like, I'm like, hey man, bond me out right now, please. Put your house up.
Can I ask you a question?
He's a banda me out.
Do y'all know where Grupo Firme is playing tonight? Do y'all know? They're gonna play at Estadio Azteca for Monday Night Football. 49ers versus the Arizona Cardinals.
No shit. That's that what you're
That's
talking about?
tonight, bro. So check it out, bro. I was on the because I always watch like NFL and shit. I was watching NFL Network today.
He's like,
and they have this really nice chick. She looks back, but she's half Hispanic. Her name's MJ Luisa Costa. Then her brother broadcasts for the Spanish channel. He's like, hey, prima hermana, how you doing? She's like, yeah, I'm in Mexico City. Like, got off the plane. Like, it's fucking crazy down here. And they're asking George Kittle. George Kittle, by the way, is Caucasian, and he is a fucking awesome fucking football player. I don't like the 49ers, but I do like him. He's fucking awesome. And then she was asking him, she's like, so what is the most exciting thing about you playing in Mexico City tonight? And he goes, you know what? What's the most exciting? He goes, I'm from Iowa. He goes, I hadn't never even met a Hispanic person until I got drafted by the Niners. And most of our fans are Hispanic in California. You know?
Mike.
Mm-hmm. Most of them are Hispanic in California, you know? So he goes, I'm really excited. Because he was holding a Mexican flag, and some people were talking shit, like, mainly like, white people, like, why are you holding a Mexican flag or not an American flag? He's like, because we're in fucking Mexico. And I got love for these people because when I look into the stadium, most of the stadium's fucking brown. You know, like, and they fucking pay my fucking $20 million a year salary. So why wouldn't I hold the Mexican flag? And now we're gonna go to Mexico City and play in one of the most iconic stadiums in you know, in the world, you know, which is Azteca Stadium. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking badass, dude. And he goes, nah, I love it. He's like, I've been here, dude. I got showered fucking gifts. I got showered with love. And then we're playing the Arizona Cardinals, which again is a border state. Yeah. And they're fucking, you know, they have a shitload of fucking fans too. So and on top of that, the biggest NFL stadium is the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. It holds about 85,000.
Mm-hmm, but it can't go up to 100.
It can't go up to 100 for the Super Bowl did. Mm-hmm. That's when you add shit. But it's about 85,000 plus like staff or whatever. But it goes, Azteca Stadium holds 100,000. Azteca Stadium holds 100,000 seats.
100,000?
Seats, not signing up.
Seats. Not like
not in the fan zone.
Bullshit.
That's almost.
They hold 100,000 fucking seats.
That's
and it's not
as much as
concrete and grass, probably.
But you know, like a lot of people don't understand that Mexico City is like the biggest city in the fucking world.
They don't understand that, dude. And it's fucking a fucking beast. What do they call it? What's the nickname for it?
Mexico City?
This is
no, you mean that you're talking about like the city, the
city
capital,
has a nickname for it, because I've heard it.
Distrito Federal.
What's it called?
Oh, El DF?
El DF.
El DF.
It's like DC, but
so like
in Spanish.
when I had friends that go
in Mexican,
no, like
sexier.
A few people that I've known that go to Mexico City that tell me, how is it? And they're like, it's a fucking monster, dude. Like it's a fucking monster, dude. Like think about it. And it's made out of a fucking lake.
I would love to go there, dude.
So the games are
today. One time when I was like,
the games are tonight, bro. The Niners and the Cardinals are gonna play tonight.
Well, what made them want to play? I mean, what made this happen? Did I miss something though?
It's probably the attendance. See, the attendance.
It's not that.
They have something over there. Is attendance.
Well, the NBA is looking to add a team.
Where?
In Mexico City.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they should have done that. I mean,
that would be fucking awesome.
Like it just got proposed.
And that team would fucking have success because they would be full every day.
Every day.
Well, it got proposed because Vegas wants their own.
They're gonna move the Spurs.
And so
over.
They were talking about moving the Spurs.
Chill out, bro.
They were talking about.
But like, if Las Vegas gets one, then you have to have another one. So then they're talking about Mexico City.
It's time for some expansion. But then we were like, I don't know why San Antonio doesn't have a fucking football team or a baseball team.
Because Jerry Jones, you know, Jerry Jones would lose a lot of fucking.
Well, we wanted the fucking
fan base.
We wanted
Cowboys. You think I'd be a Cowboy fan if there was a San Antonio team? No, fuck no.
Well, what do you think it'd be called, dude?
Vaqueros.
When they get into the missions, they came up with chanclas.
We have a professional baseball team. We have
the flying chanclas.
Sorry, we have a professional football team. It's called the Brahmas. They're gonna start soon when the season is over.
No what?
And their head coach is gonna be Heinz Ward from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember Heinz Ward? half Filipino, American guy.
Yeah.
So they're gonna start. They're gonna start in March. We have a professional football team, and Heinz Ward from the Steelers is the head coach.
But wait, with the NFL?
No. This is the.
It's like under the NFL.
I don't even know if it's XFL. It might be.
It's
Look it up, man. Look it up. Look up San Antonio Brahmas. It'll show you when
He's
the
like,
first
no,
game
no,
is.
no. This is just me making shit up.
This is my dream.
Okay, well,
I really wish Heinz Ward would coach a team in my town called the Brahmas. I just didn't make this shit up.
Okay.
It's something new.
what's the Brahma, dude?
A Brahma's a bull.
Oh,
But anyway, I was
you
saying
can tell
like
I'm from Chicago.
just to go back to Mexico City, man. Like I've never been there, dude. I've been to Monterrey, which is like where my family lives, shit. But like
So,
Mexico City is a fucking monster, dude. Like,
your
this is
family's
the-
from Monterrey? Yeah, Mexico
Well,
City.
my family's from Saltillo. It's on the opposite side.
Oh, okay.
But the from Ramos at least.
I don't know if I could play this. Maybe I could play without audio.
What I'm saying though is like, there's a game tonight in Mexico City. It's gonna have 100,000 fans.
Look, check out the video though. Check out the
So
video.
last week they had a game in Germany.
Come
Right?
on, he said, "Shut the fuck up." He's trying to show the video.
Right, hold on.
you guys think it gets Pepsi?
Here's the thing.
I'm showing the team. Look.
It's like, how does your green screen sound like aluminum?
XFL. Look, it is XFL.
Yeah, it's XFL.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is Trump in here, dude?
Why the fuck is Trump in there?
I don't want Trump.
He's probably fucking donating half the money, dude.
I bet he's gonna wave his little hands.
He's trying to. Come on, he's trying to win votes.
XFL.
Is that him, dude?
Is that the coach? Haynes.
So you didn't dream it.
So you didn't just hey, and they got that dude with the dimples, bro. Hell yeah.
Come on, they could have got me for less.
Heinz Ward.
What did you say? He's
Pittsburgh
Filipino.
Steelers, 2 Super Bowl championships.
Filipino?
He's Filipinese.
Filipino,
Half
Pepino.
Filipino, half black.
Yeah, I just keep going back to it.
Represent.
Bro, he's
He
Captain.
looks like Nick.
If Nick was darker,
Go on Nick Herrera's
Come on.
Facebook.
well, just because Nick is
Nick is
bald,
dark, right?
I don't want Nick to fuck me up next time I see him.
And Nick's teeth are whiter.
Hey, look, you can buy fucking merchandise now, eh?
Already, dude. XFL, dude. San Antonio.
Every
Brahmas.
time San Antonio gets a team, I buy shit, and then they disband them like a year later. So I buy
Hey,
shit.
You remember when they had that football team and they would go to the bar all the time?
Oh, the
Yes.
Scorpions?
Yeah, they would go to the bar. They would go to the bar, dude.
Hey, what?
Remember that? And we took pictures of these fools and everything, and the quarterback would go in there, and dude, they would go and they're like, dude, we got a game tomorrow, and then we'd be like, fuck it, take some more shots, dude. And they're like, the next day,
Bitch, you fucked up the team.
yes, dude, that's shit. You fucking-
Like, they woke up all hungover.
So
Look up San Antonio.
Oh, fuck that Daniel.
They were called
He's
the Scorpions, right?
San
no, that's
San Antonio
soccer.
Rush, maybe they want to say.
No,
like,
they're
hey,
the
look up-
Toros, or they're the
Toros,
Toros, yeah.
He's like,
San Antonio
look
Toros.
up San Antonio Booking. San Antonio Bookies.org.
my
San
picture
Antonio, the
is
San Antonio Degenerates.
Come on, right there.
We're gonna start sports betting on here.
1969. Y'all are that old.
Nah, they were called something else. They were San Antonio fucking. No, that ain't it,
Y'all are
dude.
fucking old as fuck.
Fuck you.
Okay, you know what's funny? This is some like River Rat trivia right here.
Damn. All right,
So
let's go.
right now, the Lucky Lizard is a fucking bar right there on Commerce, right? So like I told
I had nothing to say about this. Nothing to do with this.
I have nothing to do with that. I'm not trying to
So,
get fired either.
Hey, Henry, you know Big John, right? Suarez?
Yeah.
So I told him, I go, hey man, back in the day, dude, like in '97, I used to fucking go to the Lucky Lizard, but it was called O'Neill's. Remember that? He's all like, I was 9 years old in 1997. I was like, my bad, dog. I was 9 years old. I was 9. I'm like, oh shit. Wow. I go,
Hey, you know,
we used to go to O'Neill's. He's all like,
no, dude, you know
I was
what?
7 years old.
Let me tell you
I was
something.
7.
No, you know, I forget how old we are sometimes, and I was dating this one girl one time, and she were jamming out some music, and the DJ was playing, and then he starts playing. I don't know who was playing, dude, but y'all start playing fucking Cream, you know, by fucking Wu-Tang Clan, and she goes.
Or you say y'all, don't tell you. Don't
I'm out. One of your DJs. I can't remember who was fucking playing. This girl goes.
Monsters.
So this girl goes. When did Cream come out, Henry? like a 93, 92, some shit like that, right?
Yeah. Cash rolls, yeah.
And she goes, I don't think.
She wasn't born
She
yet.
goes, I don't think I was born yet. I was like, fuck, you know. I was like,
hey, cream is also the gold standard for JCPenney.
Yo, dollar bill, yo.
I think it came out in 93, 94. I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, you know. You know, and
It's old.
she's
That's
like,
all I
when
know.
did this come out? I was like, in 93.
No.
It's old, dude. I was just a little fucking piece of jizz.
You weren't even an itch in your daddy's sack.
Just keep swimming.
I was just like making it
Oh,
there.
dude, but dude, yeah. It's
What's up, fuckers?
Nah, like when people ask me for,
91?
when people ask me for like 80s music and they're like, well, what's a good 80s song? I was like, I don't know, dude. I wasn't fucking born yet.
I'm gonna go with 99
liar.
Red
You
Balloons.
know, you'd be jamming out to some George Michael, Wham. Wake me up before we go.
George Michael's, dude. I just play that.
That's
fucking
Wham,
part.
isn't it? Right? That's Wham. That's Wham, right?
Wham! There's an exclamation on there, okay? Wham!
Dude, the only reason I know that is because my brothers used to listen to that. I'm not that old, all right? I'm still an 80s baby. Yeah, you're like,
I'm just a 90s baby. Big dick 90s baby. That's how I was born.
Dude, is that
Pull
what?
it out.
And let's look at the history. Let's see this. Get
Is
us book
that
of
what
world
they call you?
records.
I heard they call you DJ Tripod. Wait.
DJ Tripod, yeah.
Because his legs don't work the same.
We were at Walmart the other day and there was a fucking dent on the floor, right? And I was like, I was walking by and I was Jazzy. I was like, dude, this big dick problems. He was like, what? What do you mean? I was like, oh, I fucking let it out. They fucking dent on the floor like this.
Some motherfucker went head first. Pino.
El cabezón. Me dicen el cabezón.
Oh, man. You guys are
He's like, I thought I saw $1.
It just let out the other stand. Dude.
I hate y'all. That's hilarious.
Hey, you have people like watching this shit right now? Like,
Yeah, there's some people watching.
Okay, but what we never got into is what's y'all's red flags?
For what?
Oh,
For chicks?
damn.
Yeah, he went into Fajitaville or something. I don't
Well,
know.
honestly, like I said, when they say, you run the place?
Easily?
Don't do that. Don't do that, Eric boys, dude.
You know,
Oh, yeah, like when
you
they
know,
say-
I'm just like, you know what, man? Like,
For me, that's like when someone comes up to me and I'm DJing. Are you the DJ? Like, no, bitch. I'm just fucking standing here. Like, what the fuck?
for my health and shit. Nah, the worst line I get from chicks that want to hang out, they're like,
What's a red
"Hey,"
flag for you, though?
They're like,
Yeah, red
hey,
flag.
you gonna call me tomorrow? I'm like, no.
That's a red flag?
The red flag when they
Fuck that. You gotta give it some time, dude.
what do you mean, like a red flag?
Okay, red flag for me, like
someone
like
that's
fucked up
psycho.
teeth. If they have fucked up teeth, I can't.
I can't.
No,
I can't even say that. Have you seen
Oh,
like
you know about
chick-
that?
But a red flag would be, I feel like a red flag is like someone that's psycho. Like, what's a red flag to say, like, hey, dude, like, don't fuck with this person?
Well, yeah, but also it's like stuff that you don't
So,
like.
someone that doesn't have, someone that has fucked up teeth is like,
I mean,
psycho for you?
you're saying physically, like a red flag physically.
Well, I mean, it's like anything. It's
I
just
think
like,
it's
can't-
like mentally, like someone that's psycho.
No.
Well,
it's
for me
both.
personally,
You know, and I guess one for me being running the bar and everything.
Asking the wrong people. They don't have red flags.
It's like, come on. You know how slow it's been on the Riverwalk, dude? We kind of let a lot of things slide.
Bro, it's slower than Daniel.
Come on, it's slower than my
It's like a
fucking
big
sex
takes a bite
life,
of an
dude, right
apple.
now.
Looks like 3 people bit it.
Damn. Come on, are you talking about my ex?
I've actually been thinking about this. So,
It looks like a fucking time card.
Oh,
no, like, you know
it's
what?
all
Yeah,
different
like,
places.
okay,
Punching hoes.
Come on, did we just freeze up? man?
big red flag for me, man. For real though, was like, cause I work in a
Niggas
bar or
still
whatever.
here.
It's like I was talking to this chick and then she'd be like, I don't like how you like flirt with these chicks at the bar. I'm just like, the fuck you talking about? Just giving out drinks, like getting hit in the back.
I don't like how you fuck other people.
It's like, come on, dude.
together.
Like, come on, dude. Like, I don't want you talking to these chicks. I'm like, fucking laters, bro.
How do you want me to fucking take their order?
Layers,
Like,
bro,
fucking
like-
sign language?
I want you to take their order, but
Like,
don't talk to them.
She's like, I don't want you talking to chicks, bitch. They're fucking talking to me. Like, they're ordering drinks. Like,
Or like, can you just like?
There's a
not
barrier
have,
right here that I
Just do
can't
lines
cross.
off your dick.
No, like,
But that's my favorite, babe.
but you know what? Hey, okay. You okay? The tall till sign is. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Crazy eyes, dude. Y'all seen them? Y'all seen them? Crazy eyes. Okay. So baby mama, hope she ain't watching this shit.
Dude, why don't you just say the fucking Frito-Lay that the fucking story?
Okay, so
Just fucking.
Pull her up.
no,
I want to see crazy
I don't want
eyes.
y'all to see what she looks like. She's
No,
pretty
pull
big,
up crazy
fool.
It's
eyes.
like me with a wig. Me with your hair.
She's pretty big. Wait,
Come on, me with your hair.
okay. First of all, my chick's like 6'1", right?
He's like, it has. he's like, she looks like Henry's eyes, but with my hair.
With my body.
My kid's mom is 6'1". On
You
a
said
good day.
she's 6'1"?
She's 6'1" without shoes.
That's like taller than Christian.
Hey, bro. My kid's mom is 6'1" without shoes. Fool.
Does she play football?
Her mom does, fool. She was a linebacker with a fucking. No, so like, when she's acting crazy, I told the door guy,
Hot bitch right there.
I straight up told the door guys, I go, hey man,
What do you think we're friends?
I straight up told the door,
You
hey,
want to see my
no
poster?
lie, bro, hey, no lie,
Fucked up situation.
no lie, bro. I told the door guys, I go, hey man, you see a chick
man.
come up here that she can dunk in the WNBA. She got a hair helmet. Clown with her makeup, like don't let that bitch in.
Damn. Were you in Russia or what happened to that girl in Russia?
What's it?
A chicken dunk.
Grenier? Grenier?
Wasn't they didn't let her in because she had weed?
It's like Grenier. It smells like a reindeer or something like that.
By the way, that is the most bullshit.
your baby mama?
That is the most bullshit shit I've ever heard about. First of all, she's an idiot. Brittany Griner's an idiot for taking cards with her.
Yeah,
Oh, for
real.
sure. Yeah.
Like, you can't get drugs in Russia. She's an idiot.
You told the security at Russia not to let her in.
You know what? She thought she could get through with it because she's special, but you know what? You ain't special, bitch. You got.
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
up.
Unfortunately, yeah. That's.
You ever seen Locked Up Abroad? Okay, well, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
That's gonna be the best Locked Up Abroad episode of all
Exactly.
time.
Oh, and now they have her as a like.
Dude,
That is
9
gonna
years,
be the best
Now they have her working.
Locked Up Abroad because some motherfuckers get like 9
Gotta
years.
work,
and they,
work.
Yeah, so we're 9 years.
Work.
They go
How about
to
that?
hey, but it's always just I love Locked Up Abroad, but it's the same story, dude. Like you go downtown you go to Peru for a vacation.
Go downtown.
Come on,
then-
the fourth bar. We'll put you to work.
You go to Peru.
We need
You go-
bathroom attendants.
First of all, you go to HEB, you sign up for a Peru,
No,
you
he's
sign
like-
up for a Peruvian Machu Picchu
like, you go to-
vacation, right? You
go
show up to
to-
Machu Picchu and they load you up with coke, and you come back and get busted. You're there
like-
for 10
or
years.
Pepsi.
That's the
Nah,
synopsis
he's
for
like-
that fucking show.
He's like, you go to Mexico, see Grupo Firme, and the Steelers. Come back.
He's like, no, but down there is those dealers.
You have one good night and you gotta spend 10 years in prison. Fuck it.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was
And you,
talking.
and you didn't even get laid.
So this girl came up to the booth the other day and she was asking for a song, right? And I'm not gonna say where she was at because I'm not gonna give any like. Anyway, so she came up to the booth asking for a song. She's not from the United States. She said I just came, and she's like, I'm from Central America, whatever. And she's like, fuck. Well, yeah, I can't say that because I'll get picked up. But fuck something cartel. And I was like, okay, well, what do I have to do with that? And she was like, well, you know who they are, right? And I was like, no, I mean, like, I know, I've heard of them. Just because I'm Mexican doesn't mean I know them. She's like, well, yeah, but fuck them.
But y'all have
She's like,
Thanksgiving, right?
She was like, I paid so much to come to the United States and got fucking touched and harassed and molested the whole way. And I was like, fuck.
I would have been like, but you made it, bitch, right? So
I
quit
was
bitching.
like-
You made it, bitch. Stop bitching. You're
I
here.
was like, so is this the song that you wanted?
You made it.
Is this the song that you wanted? And then I played
Yeah,
it.
you fucking made it. Stop bitching. I would've
Con
been
tres
like,
candados. Because she had to break out of 3 doors.
estoy en el tren. Porque llegué en el tren. El tren. They're on that fucking train, bro. All the way up here from fucking South
Start shooting
America.
up some trend.
Súbete el tren, bájate. That cumbia, dude. That's what it's talking about.
telling you, bro,
Súbete el
like-
tren.
The United States, hey, you know how they used to drop like care packages in Iraq, and when I was there, they used to drop care packages. It was fucking the worst shit ever. It was like you would see people swarm on that shit, right?
Like Call of Duty.
So when I was in Iraq,
What was in their
okay,
Frito-Lays?
so I was in Iraq, right? You feel bad for these people, right? Where there's one highway in Iraq, right? It's Highway 1. We call it Highway to Hell.
Highway 1. That's it.
One motherfucking highway. So, you can't get lost. They're like, so you're gonna get on.
Oh shit!
You're gonna get on Highway 1. You know, you're gonna make a right at my house. It's one fucking highway goes all the way through, dude.
You're gonna go right down
It's like
this
the size of
way.
California, right? It's fucking horrible.
Was it through the Triangle of Death?
Yeah,
You
all
make
that
a
shit.
right on Frito-Lay Avenue.
It's so Highway 1. I don't give a fuck. But like, I remember when we were there. Like I was there when the war started, right? Like so, like there would be people there. Like it's bittersweet. Like now you're liberating them, but they're mad at you, whatever the fuck. But the kids would come out and be like, so we used to throw MREs at them, right?
What did you throw?
We used to throw MREs.
Oh,
at them.
MRE.
It sounds like a bomb, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I heard
still-
Anna Marie's. Is that cake?
Yeah, no, the meals ready to eat, the little snacks that we get for us to, like,
the
you know,
MREs.
yeah, the MREs,
Heard.
meals ready to eat, and then so
Meals
anyway,
ready to
so half, I mean, like we were there for like an hour and shit,
You're welcome.
and some kid got ran over, some kid got ran over because we were throwing them fucking candies and shit. So they're like, now we can't do that no more.
Be happy.
And one kid fucked it up. Anyway, that's this Buddha sounds like he fucked
It
it
was a
up.
good one. Was it the Ritz with cheese?
I'm like, more food for me. Nah,
he threw cheese on his head.
So when I first got there, it was kind of crazy talking about that shit. Like, so like we had like mobile kitchens, but we had nothing in it. There was MREs, so like we went there. So for 2 months we had MREs, right? They were rationing us like 2 MREs, 3 bottles. I drank bottled water in Iraq for a fucking year. Tell me we wouldn't got money. I never drank anything out of a faucet. It was like you can't do that because you get fucked up or whatever.
Oh, yeah, get the poops.
Which is probably bullshit. Because I mean, I drank out of fucking like streams and shit.
I drank
when
out
was
of the
over
faucet in Mexico, dude. It's
Telling you,
just
bro.
as bad.
Oh,
or
yeah.
what?
They're just scared with it. So like,
Pinche
so like
manguerazo.
imagine how much money. Imagine who owns a bottle company.
I used to drink out of the creeks in Mexico.
Tell you, bro, imagine whoever owns like the bottle.
That's why you didn't grow
companies.
And the water hose never had the middle tip. It was all fucked up all the time.
So it was weird, right? Like
All my growth went to my wiener.
So let me tell you a rowdy story, dude. So like fucking I was in some fucking stupid town in fucking Iraq, whatever. I forget what it's called. I think it was called Baji. Look that up. Small town, BAGI. I was in a small town, right? And then I didn't smoke. I wasn't smoking no more, so I was doing dip. I was doing that red man dip, right? Just to stay awake during fucking
I just
Garden
when I hear
River.
Iraq, I
So anyway,
imagine Babel.
I had this big ass thing of big man red chew in my fucking mouth, right? And I'm like chewing it, and we're sitting there, and there's kids around. Like I fucking threw that shit out on the ground, right? And some little girl, cute little girl, she grabs it. She's like, I'm like, no. I was like, no. She's all, and she goes, no. This is the best part. She goes, I was like, don't. She goes, I guess she goes.
Oh my
Fucking
god!
You fucking savage.
She ate it, dude.
Yeah, dude. She was like,
Thank you for dinner.
I don't know if you ever fuck with tobacco, dude. You can't fucking eat that shit.
Yummy, yummy.
and then
Well,
it
some
turned into
people can. Like,
Khalifa.
I mean,
That's fucking horrible, dude.
I had some friends that would dip.
fucking evolved.
I had
Were
some
people
friends-
fucking starving that bad or what?
I had some friends.
Yes.
Yeah, I had some friends that would dip. I had some
Fucking
friends that would
horrible,
dip instead
dude.
of spitting out, they would swallow it.
We
Right?
find out that was Mia Khalifa.
Nah, bro. Like the real hardcore dippers, they swallow that shit, dude. So
Yeah.
like,
They evolve.
yeah, dude. So like, my first sergeant, he's like fucking 50 and shit. And then my friend was like spitting it out on staff duty, like at the desk. And he tells him, "Hey man, you can't dip here unless you can't do it the right way. Like swallow that shit." He's like, "Okay." So he swallows it. Fucking dude's like 21. He swallows the shit. He's like, "I'll be right back." He starts throwing up and shit. Like, yeah, dude. But this little girl, dude. Hey, this little girl, dude. I was just like,
Did it have sand on it and everything?
yes, off the fucking floor, dude.
It had sand on it, dude.
Savage. Big ups to the Iraqi people.
Wow.
Hey, I'm all y'all.
Hey, you know what?
Y'all are fucking built to last.
Those are some of the things I guess we take for granted. You know, living in
Sandy
you know,
egg dip on the seashore, or how does it go?
you know what I mean, like not even in Mexico has gone to that extent. You know what I mean, but it's just, I'm just saying, man, it's just
Oh no, for sure. No, it's all fucked over there.
yeah, it's fucking.
Oh, we
horrible.
definitely.
Y'all
took a lot
got
of
family that
things
went to
from-
Iraq and shit like that? Well, the thing is, we thought we were special when we came back.
we
We're like,
said,
not everybody's been there. But like one of the things I realized there is like little shit you realize like, we're like in a shitty village and shit. So like they dig trenches for their sewage or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then like all my white friends would be like, "It's gross." I'm like, "This looks like my grandpa's village in fucking Mexico, fool." Like I've already been here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was chilling. Everybody else was like freaked out, like, "Oh god." They were freaking out. They were freaking out. And I was like, "Yeah, I grew up in Mexico. This is the same shit." Well, it was actually nicer.
Nice to think of all.
Shit.
The food sucks.
So it's just like a culture thing, dude. Like, you know, like some of these motherfuckers are like from fucking Midwest, Montana and shit like that. And when they went there, they were just like, "This is fucking crazy." And I was just like, "Nah, fuck, I play baseball on the weekends in Mexico. This is the same shit." Like, you ever been in an outhouse where you sit in a fucking wooden box and there's a 10-foot hole?
For sure, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's probably a body in there, dude.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
don't like, you know?
Yeah, dude, that's how it was.
Shitty relative or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Every
You know what I'm saying, dude? They're
every
fucking
Easter for
cutthroat down
me,
there.
like growing up, we used to go to Mexico, and it was like the ranch. It was like the rancho, and it was like, yeah, we would take a shower in the fucking river, and it was like that, dude. It was just like,
Did you ever go to outhouse?
yeah. That's the only choice we had.
You go out there at night, it's like,
Yeah, no, you had to shit before the sun went down.
the
and nah, you
fucking,
were
the
fucked.
fucking Llorona's hanging outside, like, hurry up, fuck. let's go.
Exactly. That's what they said every time.
She's like, "I'm next, bitch."
No, every time was
saying? Like-
the Llorona story and some other fucking the what's it called, the owl, the fucking
La
lechuza. Yeah, it was a
The
lechuza, the
fucking,
Llorona.
the chicken foot.
It was just like don't go outside.
Chicken foot at the club. Oh, urban.
That's chicken head.
Okay, so urban legends are the best, right? Like, you know, and all that shit. So like the army has urban legends, right? So like, so there was a guy that we drive a track vehicle. Supposedly, like, he got caught in the track.
Okay,
He
turn
called
off
his
the
wife.
strobe light.
He called his wife over. She went to the field. This sounds unbelievable. She went to the field and was like, "I love you, babe." They took him out. He died. Really? You got caught in the track? How do you caught in the track? You taking a piss or whatever the fuck? So like, there's like urban legends in the army too. Like, so one of them was like, well, this is a true story though. Big ups to my homeboy Hanyoti. He's a Hopi Indian or whatever the fuck. He came back. His son was born, right? We made it through Iraq. He was born. His son was born. We're outside partying. He goes to spit over the rail, falls over, busts his head, dies right in front of us. Like, crazy, right? Horrible story. And then I'm like, dude, like, that's fucking nuts, right? So then a year later, I go to training in Fort Pickett, Virginia, right? We're doing some demolition training or whatever. We're doing that. And people were talking about, like, incidents that happened. They're like, "Oh, this is one guy, like, he was out there in Fort Hood and he spit over the rail and like flipped over and like busted his head." And I was just like, dude, that was like one of my best friends. And I was like, "Where'd you hear that at?" Nah, it's like it goes all over the, you know what I'm saying? It goes all over the fucking.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So the same shit.
This was Fort Hood. The Fort Hood that's on fucking. That's something else, bro.
Started Fort Hood, dude.
Have you seen the Vanessa Guillen shit on Netflix?
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Let me tell you one thing about Fort Hood, bro. I was in Fort Hood for 5 years, right?
I bet in those 5 years, like fucking 50 people went missing.
When I got to Fort Hood, it was an open base, like Sam Houston and fucking Fort Stewart, Georgia. We used to have open bases, right? During 9/11, when that shit happened, they closed every base in the United States. But before that, when I got to Fort Hood, people could just drive in there, right? You know what I'm saying?
No shit.
Drive in there, do whatever they want, scandalous shit, just hanging out, go to the PX, whatever. So like we closed it a day. So Fort Hood has about 40 gates. It's the biggest post in the United States. It's the biggest post on earth. It's a 3 divisional post. And I think maybe Fort Bragg's the second one because they have all those special forces divisions. We're 3 divisional posts. So when they closed it down, it took so much fucking manpower. Now we have civilians doing it. But when it was there, like to close it down took a lot. We did close it down. So like now all these people can't get in. And like, dude, so when people do try to get in, it's like the border, bro. They catch people with fucking pounds and shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
I mean-
trippy, dude. It's so crazy.
So like I said,
So what was happening before that? They were just
I grew up in Del Rio, and we have an Air Force base there, and it's always been, you know, you can't go in without knowing somebody there, so it's always been limited like that. There's always been a dude with an AR or AK outside that you can't just go in and shit.
yeah. Those days are over, man. Those days of open posts are over. Straight up there.
Oh yeah. We never had that though. We never had like open post, and I guess
used to have one,
it was an Air Force base. But yeah, we never had that over there. But dude, like the people in that Vanessa Guillen show, like all the people that've been missing, bro, it's fucking a lot of
She's
people.
not the first one.
Can I tell you
She's not
something,
the
bro?
first one.
When I was in
He's
Fort Hood,
definitely
okay,
not the first one to get
when I was
killed
in
out
Fort,
there.
when I was in Fort Hood, dude, like we used to go to this place called the Dome, which is like the club on Fort Hood. They had clubs and shit on Fort Hood. They went to a lot. Bro, like it was so bad there. People would get stabbed and shit on an American installation. People would get fucking stabbed. So they started putting first sergeants out there to keep the soldiers in check. The soldiers are fucking crazy. So I was there for 5 years, bro. No lie, dude. When I was there for 5 years, there was probably like 20 fucking murders on pace. But what happened though is like now, you know what times we're in, like this female gets murdered and shit, and you know like her family, like you know, what your family's gonna do, like they fucking went off on them and they sued them or whatever the fuck, and like you know like it's a big deal. But like when I was there, dude, a lot of people got killed. This is a big fucking place. 50,000 soldiers. 50,000 soldiers.
I bet, dude.
Hanging out there, dude.
I said just having that.
50,000 people under 25, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hanging out there, going to Austin, like just acting a fucking fool.
I
Dude.
bet
I'm glad
there's
I
a lot
fucking
of
made
fucking
it.
people missing.
And like it's kind of crazy because whenever I tell people like I was in Fort Hood, they're like, "Oh, I knew someone in Fort Hood." Yeah, it's a big fucking base. Everybody.
Yeah, it's fucking.
So it's like going to 6th Street, but not as safe.
You know what, man? Like
you know. I heard.
You know what, man? If you're a female, Fort Hood's not that safe. But if you're a regular soldier, like I mean, you're still not that safe.
Well, no, even guys are missing. Like a lot of guys are fucking
dude,
missing.
Fort Hood is
Hood,
fucking
too.
nuts, dude. You got
Yeah,
people
it's
from
horrible.
all over the,
Nah, I would scream.
all over the states
They need to
and go
shut
there.
that bitch down, dude. Even though they passed new laws, fuck that, dude. There's too many people missing there.
It's not that, dude. It's you know what it is, man. It's just like when you're in the military, dude. Like I can tell you so many fucking stupid stories. When I was there for like a month, this one guy like found out his chick was cheating, held her at gunpoint for like 3 hours, 4 hours. We came from the field. We had to stay in the gym because they shut down all our barracks. And in the morning, he came out, shot himself in the head in front of the colonel, right? Blasted himself. And I know this guy. I used to train with him. And 3 hours later, they're like, "Hey, you got to go clean that shit up." I'm like, "What?" So we had to clean up like his brain matter and shit like that. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, not his people, like in his unit. But when my boy died, they made me clean up the same shit. I was like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, this is horrible, dude."
Because they knew stomach of steel.
The army is just
Yeah, the army.
I mean, I'm not saying the army. Like, I bet you the Marines got horrible stories about.
I think the army and the
all
Marines.
branches,
but when
I'm
it
sure.
comes- I think when it comes to Air Force, it's a little different. But
The Air Force.
yeah,
Well, they got a lot of okay. The Air
Force.
Force has the prettiest chicks. I'm gonna tell you straight up. So like that's probably why that's all that sexual harassment shit. That's their deal. And the army is just like crazy people. They don't want to get deployed. They act stupid.
The ones
Fuck
that-
shit up. Stupid.
So we're running really close to 2 hours already.
Damn, for real.
I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. We appreciate everybody. Appreciate you, Daniel, for coming out. I love you.
Hey, but plug in your bar. Let people know like how to get there, where you're at, what specials you got going on.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
We have specials all day.
Yeah,
all day, every day. But where are you located? What's your address?
308, 306 North Pressa.
There you go.
And
One bar.
we're right between the Hard Rock Cafe and the Whataburger on Pressa. So if you guys want to...
So this Wednesday is pretty big for nightclubs, downtown, partying. So if y'all looking for somewhere to go, make sure y'all hit up Fourth Bar. And Daniel, take care of y'all.
Y'all behave.
Yeah.